Hello! How's everybody doing? I assume you can all hear me. Can everyone hear the background music I added? There should be some audible background music, but no one made a comment on it the whole time that I was watching everyone while I was still setting things up. Hello, how are you doing? How are things sounding? How are audio levels? Am I too quiet? Is he too loud? I don't know why I'm calling the music a he, but... Hello! There's no background music. That's strange. Wow. That's a shame. I had some uncopyrighted ready music playlist going for you and everything. Damn, that's a shame. Anyway, hello. Thank you for the people that appeared between streams. I figure I'd give a little shout out for those. I'll also try and work out some background music in a moment. But if I can go around here. Oh, my mic's a bit broken. Thank you to Bubble Kirby 17 for the follow. I'm gonna move my mic over here so I can see. Dark Shifter 0 and That Guy You Hate 29 for the follow. We also got a subscription, surprisingly enough. You know what? That might be from YouTube. That's a YouTube logo, not a Twitch one. Huh. That'll be really cool in the future, actually. Well, if they happen to be watching, thank you Menzia Nukovic for subscribing. Do I have... Is that going to be on my actual alerts now? Oh well. Also, hello, we got a bunch of... Whoa! Okay, there's a lot of things going on here. There's a bunch of bits that have popped up. 5 minutes ago, we got from Aiden524, you used 1 bit for a word that I cannot read. Vahayo. No, that's the name of the bit. That's why there's a 1 afterwards. So just a random bit. Thank you, Aiden, again, for another 5 bits straight afterwards. Dr. Truter, hello again with the 50 bits. Yoshi does his taxes for Switch. We want it to happen, I know. One of the few memes that I know but don't understand. And, hello just now, Laundry So Sig Boy? Laundry Soy Sig Boy? Thank you for the follow, whoever you are and however you pronounce it. It's there just super quiet. Oh, okay, in that case. How's that? Too loud? Let me know. Have I bursted all your ears out? Good lord, that was a surprise. Thank you for the 50 bits. That was really big. How are things sounding? Because this is going to be the basis for the things we're going to be watching in the future. Good level. Alright then. Also, on this screen I haven't got alerts on. I should probably change that for next stream. I'm constantly evolving. Things will happen. Dr. Trudy, you've got 80 bits in total. Good job, man. It's 80p for me, and I'll accept that. Or is it 80 cents? Oh, well. I think another one popped up. There was. Cottontail234, thank you for the follow. I also noticed last stream that my voice got really quiet when I was reading things because I was moving away from my microphone. So I'm going to try to either talk louder or go up and then down again and talk more vocally. I apologise for the delay in starting this. I had to do more setup. I didn't realise I'd done it. I'd forgotten to upload a YouTube video saying I'm live, so I just republicised my previous ones that were private, but they don't seem to be working, so I made a post on both my YouTube accounts and on Twitter, so we might not have as many views, but that's okay. Hopefully I'll just make a YouTube video after this of the actual reaction, because we are here today for the official day 1 of E3 2018. It's the EA Live press conference, and it's got another 46 minutes before it starts. Sounds Pikmin-y. It is Pikmin-y. That would be the case. I haven't done any other sound playing other than my music, so that should be good. In that case, let's just move on to the main topic, shall we? Let me find where my even scenes are. There it is. It's that one there. Bam! There you go. Now you've got your banners. We've got our little cup on the side. Actually, is it? Oh, there it is. They're all coming in now. Whee! I never actually comment on the physics because I'm very rarely actually able to see it with my tiny little preview screen. How are CPU levels? 31%. I'm sure I could fix it by muting my preview. But, okay. We've got a few things set up. Obviously, the main reason we're here is in 45 minutes we got the E3 press... E3? Yeah, E3 press conference. I keep saying conference. Never mind. 45 minutes, yeah. We're here for this, but we got a little bit of time. We could be doing some discussions on some EA things. I've got some trailers up at the top that I've been wanting to watch. Well, actually, there's only 2. that I wanted to watch, and there's just some stuff we can go over just before it starts. It's like a pre-show, basically. And after all this crappy Sony stuff, it'd be nice to have something new, huh? An actual hour-long thing. Oh, radio. First things first. It's really curious. I've got, yeah, Joseph has subscribed. That it didn't come with an alert, I don't think. So I'm not gonna comment on those when they pop up in Streamlabs. I connected my YouTube account to this, so we'll see how things go on that front. Right. Where is my iTunes? There you are. Thank you, Distant Spring, for giving us your services, but I'm going to fade you now. That was not as smooth as I was hoping it to be, but oh well. Right. First things first on our little list up here. You can't really see it too clearly, but oh well. We have the Sony announcement from yesterday that I never managed to stream. I was too busy making all my videos. So we're going to go and jump into that. It's apparently Ghost Giant announcement trailer for PSVR. I don't know what it is, but we'll dive into it anyway. If you're all ready for it, this should be muted. Yes, great. So when that starts blaring out some... Is it blaring out music now? Wow, it's not. It's actually just a silent stream. Damn. Shame on you, EA. Then again, I'm not expecting too much anyway. Star Wars Battlefront 3, the microtransaction strikes again. You make a joke about it, but let's be honest. Right, this is the PlayStation announcement from yesterday. It was only an hour and 20... an hour, I wish. A minute and 21 seconds, so it wasn't really worth the 2-hour live stream anyway, but it would have been nice to have. I was just busy making videos. Let's have a look at it.
When you feel sad and lonely.
Oh.
Friendship may come.
I'll be honest, this is drawing me in the best out of the three.
From where you least expected.
Help! It's real! It's no, 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 no! Leave me alone! No, no, no!
From the creators of Fee and Flipping Death.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Comes a heartfelt story in VR.
I'm sorry I panicked. I've never seen anything like you before.
About trying to keep life together.
This looks really nice. This could actually be a really quality VR game.
With a little help from a very big friend.
So can no one else see him?
Really? Who are you?
Aww. Typical. The best trailer they did out of all 3 days was the one I wasn't streaming for. They decided the time I would be streaming, they'd show off VR Tetris and a poorly put together teacher trailer. Typical. Hello! That's an announcement sound I know about. What is it? It's Onyx Flame Dreamer subscribing. This might be a YouTube thing, you know? And actually, it was a default thing. I might have to turn that off. Can I turn that off? Because, otherwise we're going to get a lot of those. And they're probably not even here watching. Does anyone know how to do that? I might need to fix that before anything else. Let's at least go back to our countdown so we have something to look at. I apologise for all the screeching sounds on my mic if you can hear that. I need to quickly fix this, oddly enough. Oh, I can redo it. Is that what that means? Oh. Oh, I just redid it again. But man, that was actually a really nice trailer. Damn. Okay, this... Is that me doing it again? That was me doing it again. Oops. Alert box. I need to have some music, but it's not gonna play for some... Actually, maybe it plays now. Because yes, it was. We could hear it earlier. Let's go back to not the Distant Spring. We'll go to that one. Sure. He subscribed again. Whee! It is great to see my channel growing, but we might not want it popping up every few seconds. I got 1,000 subscribers in the last 3 weeks. I don't think you want that kind of speed going on throughout this whole stream. Subscriber alerts, but I want them just not from YouTube. I might have to do is my account and disconnect it. For now. We'll come back. Cool. That should fix us up. Don't worry, you're allowed to be late, Alex Hero, when you only missed one trailer. The actual event's not till an hour. Okay, cool. That should have us all sorted on that front. The slightly sad music for the death of YouTube on this thing. Right. Thank you, Aiden, for your very noteful addition to this stream with just a simple comment of Pikmin. I have a feeling we'll be watching Pikmin, or be playing Pikmin, sometime next week. I did some research, and my lord, I'm interested. I haven't seen much, I just skimmed through a handful of videos. I know there's helicopters, there's some interesting texture images on walls and floors, and a very scary looking Empress Bulblax. Hello, Bits, it hasn't appeared in the comments, oddly enough. Whoa, hello, there's a lot as well. Dr. Trudeau, thank you for another 25 bits. You're gonna be paying all my bills. A cent at a time. What can I buy with 25? I could buy a really good Freddo. I mean, just a normal Freddo. Thank you for your wonderful donation and saying Tikmin. Is that what this is all gonna be? A different variety of Pikmin? The memes are coming next week, alright? Did I say next year? I hope not. When is YouTube going to die? I don't know. Bitmin! I like the sound of that. Right, did you finish Earthbound, by the way? I did not. We got stuck, couldn't fix it, and I kind of gave up. A lot of people weren't watching. It admittedly did kind of demotivate me. I still haven't worked out how to actually hide how many viewers I've got on stream. I might be able to do it on Streamlabs, actually, and fix that up, because I can see it in the corner now. If I can mute that, and then, you know, hide it away and play, then I might have a good time. Anyway, memes next week, coming on. Right, I shall put that down. The variety of Pikmin can come next week. Let's not blow our load on the memes just yet. Now, another trailer I did want to see that I missed for whatever reason. Sony were having their actual little announcements that were all hyped up the last 3 days. But even still, every other company was releasing all these different trailers, but not part of a live stream. They just sort of shot them out for no reason. One of the ones was Telltale's Walking Dead finale season. Or season finale that I really wanted to watch. Never did, because I just wasn't live streaming and I thought I'd capture it here. So, let's go with it. The Last Bullet. I've been watching The Walking Dead the whole way up. Not the actual series, just the... God damn it, IGN logo. Just the game. It's good fun. Let's have a look.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. AJ, come on. Row, 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 row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Don't forget to scream. Come on, you love this one.
Is this much later?
It's a
He's got
bad
hair.
song. You shouldn't
Yeah, he does
scream.
speak.
Ever. Screaming brings monsters.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, you're right, kiddo. This song was written before, when kids didn't have to worry about monsters.
I don't remember a time without monsters.
Is that what they call
I
them
know.
now?
What's the first rule?
Don't talk about Fight Club?
Never go alone.
Never go alone. Right. And what do we do when the monsters come?
Is that what Lee told her?
We shoot them in the head.
And what else?
Always save the last bullet for yourself.
Ooh.
Now, what do you do if I get bit?
This is gonna end the same way as season 1, but just the next generation down. Good lord. Youch, but that's a good teaser. How much later is that? Also, thank you, Schnoodle, for the bits. kind of breaks down the, the whole atmosphere this trailer was going for, but Schnoodle, I appreciate all your bits. Escargoon for Kirby Star Ally, sure. Okay, that was weird. I was gonna sneeze and it stopped as I exhaled. Alright, we'll forget that ever happened, shall we? Right, okay, that's that thing off my bucket list. Now, we're not even in the nitty-gritty yet. There's one more trailer I wanted to watch, mostly because it popped up on a couple of apps that I wanted to see, so I don't know what it is, don't know if it interests me, but oh well, we'll go with it anyway. But first, because there's so much going on interrupting me, Dr. Truter, you've come in again. Another 5 bits. I can't buy anything with 5 bits, I'm afraid, but Quickmin. There you go, I said it, alright. I'll be saying plenty more mins next week, probably. We'll see. Did it say Switch? Oh shoot, I didn't check that. I didn't know that was a thing. Hold on. Did it actually? Because if so, I'll have to buy Vodafone. This is not Vodafone. Yes, it is Vodafone. Did it actually say Switch? No. Oh, I can't see Switch anywhere. Nope. Oh! I thought that was from the trailer then. Oh, shoot, it is! Are they gonna put the other games on there? Man, I use the excuse that I don't have the consoles to not it, even though I have it on PC. No, I haven't played the rest of the series. I've watched it, the other seasons, but I'm not going to buy the whole thing. I know everything inside out with all of them anyway. I've seen every ending and every twist. I've watched multiple YouTubers play them. I've seen each opposite decision. Nah, not myself, but goddamn, it's a good game. Would recommend. Onyx Flame Dreamer, thank you for the follow. You appeared on YouTube first. I got an announcement that you subscribed to me on YouTube. So I assume it's the same person. Or you heard that, made an account on Twitch, either the same person or you saw it and decided to copy it and then followed us. Either way, thank you for joining us. It's E3. Now the other thing I wanted to see was this thing. It's popped up in a couple of places, again by PlayStation, but maybe it was part of their live stream. I'm not sure if it was. I don't think so. Twin Mirror. It was interesting enough to appear twice on some apps, so we'll have a look. It's currently 6:30 PM over here, if you're asking me.
This is it. This is where it all ended.
This looks like the zombie keyboard game.
I wonder how much things have changed.
Typing of the Dead. Which makes it sound like I'm saying it's a PS2 game. No, obviously a PC game. Never mind.
It feels like a lifetime.
This looks dated, and not just because of the time period.
I wish I'd come back under better circumstances.
Is that the point? Is it a HD
What are you doing
remake?
back in Basswood, Sam?
Sir? Hello?
My head. What happened last night? Oh shit! All that blood.
Whoa.
And that's definitely my shirt from last night. What is this?
Psychological game.
Did I black out or what? I have to figure out what happened.
Nice.
wake up.
Okay.
Focus.
Alright. This is
Remember.
drawing me in a bit more. That looks pretty cool. Alright. Good job, guys. That you brought me back, because this definitely looks like, that's like, it's clearly not going for the highest, it's not going for graphics, you know? It doesn't, if it is, it didn't do great. Like, this looks like a low texture of a newspaper anyway.
Under better circumstances.
Sorry, I like having subtitles, I'm blind. No, shoot, never mind, don't quote me on that.
What are you doing back in Basswood, Sam?
Like, that's not high quality. Look at his hair. It looks like a PS2 game being shown just later, you know? Or it's like the PS2 game was so readily liked because of the story that it's come back. This seems like one of those things that the game story might actually overpower the quality of the graphics. I don't know. I'm into that. Also, halfway through, thank you for the 3 bits, Schnoodle. You did ruin the atmosphere again, but don't worry, I ignored you. They've also, of course, got the classic modern-day trailer look.
Shit! All
But no, this looks pretty cool.
Wake up.
Just gotta see where it goes. I'll need obviously more trailers to see if it's more my thing, but not a bad concept to start with, I gotta say. Smart doofus, I am actually live. What do you mean for once? I mean live streaming all the time. Hello! What are you guys rambling on about for the last half hour?
This one is the biggest one yet, it's safe to say.
Oh, most certainly. You guys, this is an amazing 3-day gaming festival.
Yes, we know. Anyway, another thing I wanted to look at was the actual E3 conference already from last year. Not very long, just to see kind of what they did last year as a quick little last-minute catch-up. Maybe I shouldn't have it muted, actually. That's a dumb idea of mine. Just to see what they made, really. Like, maybe it will expand, maybe it will do better. We will only be scrolling through, don't worry. Oh, look, they're using the same outfit as last time. Oh, shoot. We got to deal with sports. I mean, obviously it's not going to be the exact same next year, but can you see them rocking this out? I can see them rocking this out again. Okay, I'm gonna do more than... We get it. It's drums. Okay. So this was all advertising... Oh, hello. It's more story-based sports games. Or sports-based story games. That's fair.
Let's go out there and prove to the world that we belong.
Long shot. Madden. Okay, cool.
Challenge us to tell us what they like and especially what they don't.
Great. Thank you very much.
Okay. What is it about the Battlefield franchise that's so special and appealing to you?
The thing I find special about Battlefield is teamwork. I'm not...
Was this real? I don't remember this from last year. I mean, I kind of skimmed through it, but still.
good at shooting. Sometimes I like to repair, or heal, or hide.
Alright, okay, so... We're obviously going to be getting a lot more Battlefield. They got that new trailer that everyone hates, with looks like Fortnite and is all like limbly and colourful, which, fair enough. That'll be good. Kinda. I'll be interested to see what it does. Can't wait for it to be Battle Royale mode. Have they already announced that? Battlefield Battle Royale, or is that only Call of Duty? Okay, either way. They're going to have a nice long rant about Battlefield.
In a massive network of trenches.
Yes. Cool, more Battlefield.
And plans later this summer.
Then we got some sports. What do they have? Yep, more sports. FIFA, you know the one. Okay. Are they out now? I assume they're probably long out. Okay. Sport, yes, it's all sports. It's all gonna be sports. Racing.
New experiences to play.
What's the one everyone loves that I love too? Not Crash Bandicoot. That's completely wrong. Need for Speed, Burnout. Is it obvious that I'm like... I feel like I'm having a stroke. My lord, I'm not used to being like this. Burnout. They announced Burnout today. Yeah, in this year, today, same thing. I'll be sold. Alright? That'd be good.
Players.
A Way Out. That was bloody fantastic.
And this is the reason why I started Haze Light Studios together with the...
I hope they do more of these. I want more. Like, that's just solid story game. It was 2-player, nice and interactive, just good stuff.
So much more.
So much more.
And no one better in the business than my guy right here, creative director Connor Dugan.
Okay, basketball. What haven't they... In this year, we're going to get all the other ones. We're going to get some baseball, some cricket, volleyball, some beach games, an Olympic game.
What we want to do is have a new and authentic, untold story. A story that delivers new perspectives and enables us to play as some of our favorite Star Wars characters.
And dig into your wallets. Yes, Battlefront. We're going to hear about Battlefront. I'll be interested to hear if we hear any booze. That would be really interesting. Because the game actually looks good. In all honesty. Like, it looks really high quality, but I wasn't going to buy it. Wasn't before, definitely won't now.
Extra damage against the tank, should they see it?
Playing with your buddies, you want to be able...
And is that going to be the rest of it? I wonder if they're going to talk loads about Battlefront this year. Because there's, obviously, you know, a lot of issues with doing that. So I don't know. They might like shoot it out and get it out of the way, or they might be like, "We've listened. We know. We're gonna make it better than ever and charge you 6 months later." Like, you know, that might be a thing they do. I don't know. That was my quick little skimming. In all honesty, I got kind of bored. I watched the thing in like 5 minutes and I already got bored. It's just sports. Back-to-back sports. What are you doing now?
Are repping. That is amazing. So when it comes to FIFA, are you guys kind of at the top of the class in your group of friends? Are you in the middle of the pack? It's okay if you want to lie.
I would consider myself at the top of my friends. I mostly play Ultimate Team, so I'm not at the top divisions. I'm on Division 4. I'm making my way up the top, you know, but...
Alrighty then. What are your guys' predictions? Let's talk more one-on-one since I've pretty much covered all the things I wanted to see. Hello, 2 bits. I have to lean all the way around my mic to see it. That guy you hate. Thank you for the 2 bits. I much appreciate it. I'm gonna get so many goddamn Freddos. What do you think is gonna appear from EA? Because this is your chance to get it out there, get it on record, see if you can predict the future and all of that fun stuff. Because I'm just expecting generic sports. I would love if there was a new Sims game. There is already a new Sims game that came out like 3 months ago on mobile. Maybe they'll bring that to a device. I want something on the Switch. Is that possible? Is EA good with Nintendo? I would like something on the Switch, but not sports. What else did EA make? Oh, that was another... I have another thing up here. What am I talking about? I had a list of all the games they actually have. Battlefield, we're definitely going to see more of. What is it? Battlefield 2? I forgot what it's actually called. I said... Oh, well, I don't need to know. Sims, I would like to see. FIFA, I don't care. Star Wars, we'll probably see a little bit of. A Way Out, they're not going to make a sequel yet, but that would be nice. Anthem is apparently a thing that's coming out. That would be interesting to see, I guess. Don't quite know what it does. Need for Speed? No. Give me Burnout. Star Wars. Mass Effect. Ooh. That would be interesting. I hear a lot of good things about that. Titanfall. Sure. Plants vs. They made Plants vs. Zombies? I would love another Plants vs. Zombies. They might go for a more casual audience now that everyone knows their name for being the worst freaking company. Mirror's Edge, that would be cool. Dead Space, I'm up for that, though they kind of ruined the series by making it too action and less horror anyway. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. SimCity would be cool. People didn't like the latest SimCity. I actually liked my Sims. They made a Simpsons game? Okay, that wasn't Hit and Run. And they didn't... Portal? You know what, I'm just going to not go down this rabbit hole. I'm probably just going to confuse myself.
Something not right about that. How do you have so many
Okay, there was something oddly fitting about seeing actual game footage just frozen. What are people thinking anyway? I was on my own little rant from it there. The pay-to-win mechanics will return, almost certainly. If there's anything from EA that I'm least bit hopeful for, is something Spores-related. Definitely, I love Spores. I didn't have like the computer to get it when it came out, but I was really wanted to. Those were the days. I used to watch Pikmin Spore videos where people would like recreate Bulbul. It was great. What are your thoughts on Wreck-It Ralph 2 and How to Train Your Dragon 3? I haven't seen the trailer for How to Train Your Dragon 3. Haven't even watched How to Train Your Dragon 2, and I barely remember How to Train Your Dragon 1. That sounds cool. I like the idea of that. Wreck-It Ralph 2, on the fence. I'm hoping it's not another emoji movie. I was thinking about making a video about it, but then I didn't, because I ran out of time. There's no plot yet. I haven't picked out the plot. It sounds like the premise of a short film that's spread to a full film just because it's got references in it. I don't know. We'll see. It might be good. Maybe they did the same thing with their trailers with the first one. Turn that down a little bit more so I can actually read, because I need ears to read apparently. Has Dazz seen the Sims 5 trailer? Is there an actual Sims 5 trailer, or is that the mobile game I'm talking about? That might be the mobile game I'm talking about. I'll have a look in a moment, unless you're trolling me, in which case, good job. You actually trolled me. Land vs. Wild was made by PopCap and EA. Okay. PopCap, do they exist? Get on it. You know, pick this damn thing out of the mud. Schnoodles! Hello again. What about Lego Movie 2? Looks fun. I watched the trailer. Oh, it was like the Mad Max kind of style, wasn't it? Yeah. Cool. I wasn't crazy on the first one, just because I watched it way after its hype, but I'm okay to see more. Yeah, it's all good. I don't have a lot of opinions right now. I apologize. You don't get sports video games? Me neither. Why would people actually pay every year for a seemingly similar game? How different can you make the mechanics unless you full on make a story out of every one, which they don't.
And he didn't.
I don't know. Thank you for the follow.
It's like you were the Cavs and he was the Dubs.
Landon Gill 273. Landon? Landon. You sound like you're saying London in a thick Texan accent. But thank you for the follow.
Are you getting notifications when he's scoring, or is it just like
he didn't score that much?
Sorry, I'm very behind on catching up with the chat, but oh well.
I am seeing what he's doing as we go.
Emoji Movie, the video game. You realize that will sell really well. Ironically, they need to jump on their ironic audience.
Not in this case.
Good lord, no. Plants vs. Zombies 1 was just made by PopCap. Plants vs. Zombies 2 was made by PopCap and EA. Okay, so it's not gonna happen. Noted. We Texans don't like the sound of that. I'm sorry. But, I mean, am I wrong? Do I do it? Well, howdy there. I'm a Texan, and I'm gonna go to Landon this weekend. I'm going to Landon. I'm gonna see the Eiffel Tower. That's... God damn it. You know what? We'll go with it. I'm Texan. There you go. I don't do accents. If you didn't like me before, oops now.
Hey guys, it's Spencer here from
That guy you hate, thank you for another 4 bits.
We've just wrapped on the FIFA 18 Global Series playoffs and we've successfully
You watched 2 ads to get bits because you're poor? Yeesh, I'm sorry.
All of which have qualified for the FIFA E-World Cup Grand Final.
Wow! That's nice and ironic that there is like an actual FIFA league. Like people get paid so much to play football, and there's a giant market for people that playing football. I'm not gonna shoot it down because I love the representation of gaming leagues as much as I can. It's a bit odd though, isn't it, that it's a sports game, an sports game, or a sports esports game. Oh well. Hello, Captain T-Beard.
It's been a packed-out season with events from all over the world. We've had tournaments such as the FUT Cups in Barcelona and Manchester, the EA Champions Cup in Bangkok as well. We've seen leagues such as the MLS, Bundesliga and La Liga all form part of the Global Series. We've seen other events such as the Gfinity Elite Series and ESWC, but all roads led...
Is Pokemon Quest good? For me, it looks like garbage, but I haven't played it. If you think it's garbage, it might be garbage. It's just casual. You know, it's not invigorating. You're not going to be fully invested, but you'll get addicted. It's like the mobile game effect. They're not crazy games, but they're addictive. They're simple. You get into it. That's how it goes.
On August 2nd to August 4th in London, you can catch all the action across EA Sports FIFA channels. So, we'll see you at the grand final.
This is probably the most masculine thing I watch, you know? It's like sports. Everyone here is male. We like FIFA. Well, then again... That's a lot better. That's a lot more interesting than his actual screaming.
In the world, and it's all going down this August in London.
Bluetoons 882, thank you for the follow.
I wish I could be one of the 32 guys who, I mean, traveling around the world, gotta be an awesome feeling. But to become the best FIFA player, it's the most popular
Hello,
sports
Kirby
game in
fan.
the world.
Your font on my thing is yellow on top of white, so it's very hard for me to see, but hello. I should say hello to everyone I see, but
if you're really good at FIFA, because 32 players from
iffy
around the world
on chat,
again coming
because
together
I'm looking everywhere
in
at once.
London for that E-World Cup to be the best player in the world, to be crowned. Best player in the world.
Also, that was me lip syncing, if you couldn't tell.
But I do know the best host in the world happens
You're
to be
welcome.
Andrea Renee. So
you know what? If I get really bored at this EA conference, I might just mute it and do the voice.
You may have a shot at FIFA someday. You just gotta practice a little bit more, buddy.
It'd be quite
But right
entertaining.
now, I am standing
if I need a
inside
chuckle
the
out of EA. Because of all things, this conference is the one that I have the lowest standards for, which means it might blow my mind.
And I've got the lovely Elena here to talk to me all about it. How's it going today?
Hello, Captain T-Beard. Thank you for the follow. I say hi to you first and then you follow. It works out lovely.
Yeah, so what's the story behind this? You were telling me that when you guys originally envisioned Access Lounge, that it was something completely different.
Yeah, as you know, all of the planning from our team takes about a year. So about 9 months ago, we said,
That's
what
a
do
slow
we want
company.
to do? And we were thinking maybe we have a tent in the corner for
Well,
our
no.
access
I'm not gonna
members.
shoot them
We
down
hand out
for
some
nothing.
water. And then 9 months pass, and it's a 3-story structure with the rooftop deck.
I mean,
Also, just to check, are my audio levels okay with this? Is it quite loud? Can you only just hear me? Do I need to be bumped up? Let me know. Because we're
We're not
currently at
exclusive, so
like
everyone is
quarter
welcome
volume.
to come up to the access
Like to know.
lounge. We
Just so I don't have to
some
worry
games
about it
set up
in
that We're
post.
gonna have from our library, the vault. We
Schnoodle,
do have water. We
why
also
not
have
watch
power for your
Kirby
phone.
right back
But for our
at your
access
one
members,
stream?
we have a special little gift for them. Spoiler, but it's a fanny
Oh,
pack
why not
full
watch
of
Kirby
awesome
right back at
goodies.
you one stream?
So we can't have an outdoor festival without
Like,
fanny packs.
I've never heard of Kirby right back at you, I'll be honest.
Sunscreen, a fan, everything
But if it's
you
just like
need
a
because it
TV
is going
episode
to
or
be
something, because
hot
it is a
in LA
Kirby
this
TV
weekend.
episode, it'll probably get
and for some
caught
reason
up
I
on
decided
copyrights.
wearing
But
black was going to be the right call.
Going with the dark colors, not
watch
the right
the Fire
thing. but
Emblem
that's
over?
okay.
Over or OVA?
In addition to
I always
everything
said
that's
over
happening
in my
right
head.
here at the
Never had to
Access
say it out loud
Lounge,
before.
you guys are doing this crazy streaming initiative. Let's talk about it.
Well, we have so many fans that can't come to LA. Not everyone obviously can make the trip. So we knew we wanted to do something online, and we decided to stream. And someone said, well, how many games do you have
Audio
in
is
the vault
fine?
right
Sweet.
now? And we were like, 100 or so? And they go, yeah, let's go ahead and stream it. So we are actually streaming 100 hours, 100 games with 100 streamers, from Baby Ariel to King Batch to Ali A to Juan Pa, streamers from all over the world, and we are going 24
They have to throw
hours.
out
We
the
started
Ali A
yesterday
name,
at
don't
9
they?
a.m. and we will
How
be
much
going
did he pay?
through Tuesday.
How much
Well,
are they paying
man,
him?
go big or go home, I guess. 100
Or maybe they're jumping
hours,
on that
but
controversial
it makes sense because EA
topic.
is
EA
such
does that a
an
lot.
international company. We were just talking about that, when we were interviewing the fans downstairs. There's
It's an
clearly
old
gonna be
but great
people
TV
awake in
show,
all these
Kirby
different
back at
time
ya.
zones.
So thankfully, we had so many streamers that were like, give me the 3 a.m., give me the 5 a.m. So thank goodness. You can check that out on twitch.tv/EA and look for our hashtag #UnlockPlay to find all of the amazing streams we have going on.
Awesome. Well, before I let you go, I gotta know, of this 100 games, you gotta have a fave, right? Right?
You know that my heart sits in Edmonton with the BioWare team. So Mass Effect 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition are two of my favorites in the vault. They're actually just my favorites. So I'm also excited to see everything that's going to go on with Anthem this week.
So wait,
I
is
swear
that
I didn't
100
pay her to say that, you guys. We just are both big
100
BioWare fans.
simultaneous
Well,
streams at the EA Twitch?
Thank you so much
Well,
for
back to
talking
back,
to
I
me
guess.
today. And don't forget
Yeah,
to
it'd be
check
an
out
hour,
that
100
100
hours all at once.
hours,
Back to back,
100
that'll make
streamers,
sense.
you guys.
But
It's going to be amazing. So right now, I'm going to head inside the Palladium to get ready for the press conference, which is going to start in just a few minutes. So I'm going to send it over to Jose, who I believe is in the Sims booth. Jose, what are you doing over there?
Why would we watch that anyway? Why would we watch the streamers when we've got conferences and EA right now?
Stop and smell the roses here.
What kind of narcissistic company thinks, ah, now you're here, look at all our streams, don't look at E3? Maybe it's because it's not on all day. I don't know.
A couple of game changers, Deli
You
and James.
actually have Sims
How are
stuff?
you?
Or is it
Nice to
just
meet you.
representation?
Nice to meet you guys.
I want
So
some
tell
more
us a little
Sims.
bit about who you are and what makes you so prolific in the world of The Sims.
I'm Deligracy, and I'm
And
a
in the same
YouTuber and
vein,
streamer,
Kirby fan,
and I make Sims videos
1992, thank you for the host.
I'm James Turner. I run a channel called The Sims Supply, and I play The Sims, build houses.
Am I going to play
design
Fortnite?
some cool things.
It is free,
so
but no one's going to watch it, and I'm not that invested. I played it a
Seasons.
little bit in the past, in my normal life, on mobile, and
What's gonna get other Sims fans
twice
excited about
on
the
someone else's
Because
Xbox
you
One.
have
I got my
rain
fill.
and
I know how it
snow,
works.
And it's just going to seem
So
so
no.
much more real. So I'm pumped for the rain, I think, mostly.
I'm really excited for winter because
Whoa, okay.
It's beautiful. Like,
I am
cannot
Jack
wait to see all the different
Thompson.
worlds covered in snow.
Just subscribed.
And when winter is coming, you know what happens.
Hello. Thank
going
you.
down in
You're
the world
starting
of
to
Sims.
see all my
Yeah,
different
that's-
Pikmin
of
gifts
course.
that I've got set
So
up.
tell me a little bit about
Set them up
the
yesterday,
aspect
I
of
think?
adding something like
Yeah.
seasons.
It's
I mean,
all
what does that
new.
do
It's all
to the
themed. Thank
overall
you
world
very
of The
much for
Sims?
the
Because
sub.
There's been tons of expansions for The Sims, but
Helps
how
me out a
seasons do
lot.
you think it'll change things?
You have no idea.
I mean, it's a life simulation game, so it simulates life, and having weather in the game just makes it feel so much more exciting
PUBG?
and real. And
Sounds like the same thing.
get
If
into the
anything,
game so much
I'd be more
so,
interested in
yeah.
Fortnite than PUBG, because PUBG is generic.
well as adding a
I'm
lot
a
of
shooter
holidays
man,
now as well, and
gamer
customizable
boy.
holidays, so
Fortnite
theme
is
them
more
around the
cartoony
seasons
and
itself.
more my
They put
style.
winter
I
holidays
like
and summer
animation.
ones. They have a lot
I
of
like
different,
crazy. I like
parties
The
that you can
Sims.
throw.
I want that style. I like
Can
the
we add some
Fortnite
overcast to
style.
today? Could you do that
But
in
it's
The
a bit
Sims to make it
too
a little
bland as a
cloudier?
game
Because
that I
it's
don't want to play it 8 hours a day every day.
It is hot.
Wow,
I
hello.
wish.
I'm Jack
Obviously
Thompson.
not
You're now
installed yet here
hosting
at
us.
EA
Thank you
Play,
very
but
much.
hopefully soon.
Getting out all those
Funnily
gifs
enough,
and
it is
sound
on the
effects.
computers here, so you can play it if you're at EA Play. but not the real life weather.
Kirby fan, I am not aware of the idea for Smash. I'll be honest. I had 55 character ideas. I wrote them out in a list and then improvised what I said. So if there was anything that lined up with your idea, I'm afraid it's probably coincidence, unless I read your comment and subconsciously put it together. If you made a video on it, then I definitely don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. There's only so many ideas that exist.
Trying to keep all the secrets for
so
themselves.
there's a lot of options for
if you could
connections. Like everyone thought of the Waluigi idea and making him sportsy, you know? Nothing is original.
So what got you into
2018?
The Sims? What is it about The Sims that keeps you coming back for each and every expansion?
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing since the first Sims came out. I think James as well. My dad brought it home one day, and I would just play it every chance I could. It's just like a creative
The Alpha
outlet,
idea, what, with having the new Pikmin on Alpha and the old Pikmin on Olimount, that's a pretty easy judgment, I'll be honest. I imagine most Pikmin creators would think that same idea if they wanted another character in Pikmin in Smash, and they don't want it to just be a clone. They will think to do the new Pikmin. But hey,
and now being able to control
our minds
the
think
weather
alike.
and just adding that into all that makes it super exciting.
The timer is counting down for the press conference.
Yeah, it's a sandbox game, so you get
when they're actually doing an hour of discussing
things.
things.
Again, like it never ends.
So what's been your favorite expansion so far?
I've really wanted to stream Sims. Never got around to it, and I've been kind of afraid to in the past because I could do a really good interaction stream where it just changes as we go.
Probably cats and dogs or city
And actually, I've got a nice little following on Twitch now because that was one of the first things I thought about streaming way back when I was thinking about it. I could do that. I have Sims 3 on Steam. I could do that. We'll see.
Sell whatever you want from the catalog. I always love that aspect.
Star Wars Battlefront 3 with a $100 starting price. You're on it.
Like,
right, everyone, list your EA predictions now. We have another 8 minutes before it's going off. This is your chance to document it. I will say all of your suggestions out loud, unless they're really, really inappropriate. Let's go. What do you think? Let's predict this 8 minutes before it starts.
See, that's what I'm in for.
5. By the time I actually see it and respond.
You're going to get your chance to make Snow Angels when the Sim Seasons expansion hits everywhere. Thank you guys so much.
Sims 5 would be awesome. Sims 4, how long ago was Sims 4?
And now let's take a look at exactly what I've been talking about with this trailer for the Sim Seasons.
The Sims Seasons? Sims 4 Seasons. Okay. It'd be nice if they... Well, I mean, you know what? No. I'm going to accept it. It's just more content. It's fun. Thank you for more bitch schnoodles. You need to play Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm afraid I can't. I've seen it all. I know this song. What is it? What Simlish is it? Is it Lemaitre or something? No. It's oh, I remember it from a Call of Duty montage years ago. Oh well. Anyone ever used to watch Smallish Beans? Channel out a super old YouTuber that learned to change with the times by making Minecraft content. This was supposed to be about a Sims trailer, but I'm just talking about all my nostalgia instead. Because these are... Oh, I guess these would be spring. Yeah, I know this song. I had it downloaded for a while. This... Right. This interests me. I like the content. I like that the company is always adding to the game, but it's going to be like a $40 price tag, isn't it? Oh well. Sims 5 Mobile. Likely sports, but hopefully spores.
All that and
Sims
more
Night
coming June 22nd
Sports.
to The Sims, but
Alan
now
Navarre.
say you're interested in perhaps
Sims
working in the games industry.
10239333330.
That's what I do. I've been doing it for quite a long time, and I'd like to do more.
I did see
more.
these Sony
So that's why I
announcements.
found
It was
Shannon
pretty good,
here
wasn't it?
To explain a little bit about
I did
how
like that.
Get a
It was
job
pretty
in the
cute.
games
The VR game with the giant ghost. It
How
was
are
good.
you going to help me?
Sports.
Get a
You have to
job
pay
in
to
this
watch the
industry
rest
that
of
I
their
love so
announcements.
Absolutely. Gaming
Yes.
industry opens
Fortnite.
up such a
I'm
variety
waiting for
of
it.
opportunities
FIFA.
and careers
FIFA
within this industry,
Fortnite.
and that's what I love
FIFA
about it.
Fortnite.
Doesn't matter if you
Gonna
want to be a
happen. Spam
developer,
meat.
if you want to be
Still my
finance,
sunshine.
analyst, we have all types of
Yeah.
opportunities for you.
Did anyone
and
know
that's what we're
Smallish
here for,
Beans
and
is just
recruiting
me?
team
Might have
is
just
to
been
partner
me.
with you, help you identify
Corn
what
Night.
skill sets align with
I don't
your
know. I don't
passions
know
and
what the
career.
corn part's from,
Now,
but
is that
yeah,
a tough
sure.
gig to be a recruiter
New
for
EA
the
conference
video
with
games industry? Because it seems
$1,000
like,
starting
lots of people
for
love video
$50
games.
to
I
play a
assume
game.
a lot of people wanna work
There's
in the
gonna
games
be a
industry.
console
How
that
do you
will
find
cost
and pick
$1,000.
perfect spots
It's
for
gonna
recruiting?
happen.
I always tell people
Also costs $50 to boot up. That guy you hate, thank you for all the bits. Maybe I'll stop hating you so much. Giving bits is fun? Well, getting bits is fun too, I gotta admit. It's nice also because it's a new sound effect. Even though I've got all my Pikmin sound effects, I got a lot of whistles last stream, so it's nice to have
for you to get to come to something like EA Play and see
and it's
all
nice
these
to
people who are
actually have
passionate about video games and
things working in
might even
Twitch. I
be
don't know.
hiring
It's a nice
someday.
experience.
Oh, it's so exciting. The
gonna lie.
vibe here is great. It just,
Thank you.
I love knowing that we're surrounded by such creative people and passionate people about the industry. And it's just great to see that come into our culture and see what environments get pushed through all
You're
the other
hoping for
different
Pikmin 4? I'm afraid EA
Now,
is
you can
probably
be a
not going to make
recruiter
it.
for tons of
EA.
things. There's tons of jobs out there. What is it about the games industry?
No,
that
I'm
is the
thinking
perfect place to
Ubisoft.
be recruiting for?
Ubisoft
I mean,
made
'cause
Mario
as I
and
said
Rabbids.
earlier, there's so many passionate people,
Yeah.
but how different
Ubisoft
is
isn't
working
as
within the games
evil,
industry than it is with some
but
of the other
EA is
industries?
worse.
It's
Yes,
such
okay.
a fun
Never mind.
environment
It
to
was
be
a
in.
thought.
That's the great thing with all the different
Shovel
creative
Knight.
people surrounded
I
by
see
people
that.
every day.
Good
There's new
one.
technologies going
Good
on in the
one.
game industry. It's just
Right,
an
what's going on over
exciting
here?
environment that
So
allows
here's
you
something
to
really
be an
interesting. First of all,
we
I
really
am Jack
embrace that
Thompson,
within the
donated
culture.
£3.73. We got a similar donation a couple of streams ago, and I was like, that's a really weird number. Why did you pick that number? Turns out, this is exactly $5. So, you can literally see over the, if I stream for years and I keep having this as a setup, you'll be able to see live the UK-US conversion rate of £1 to dollars. Because that's $5 is currently £3.73.
So that's all we have to do is go to
We get to see it change over the years. Isn't that interesting? We get to watch the pound value plummet in real time. Theresa May, thank you. Anyway, Landon, thank you for an extra 2 bits. I'm gonna buy some chips tonight. Fish and chips. I can. This stream is making me so microscopically rich. I love it.
You can be a gameplay tester. That means playing games months, sometimes years before they come out.
They're really cashing in on that 13-year-old audience. I would have loved that.
Make sure that it's the perfect game and the game you want it to be.
The game player job, I would have loved that. And then I got paid for playing games that actually worked, and it was even better. Kind of. Talking about them, really. Hopefully Half-Life 3? Oh, of course. How about Smosh Floss 5? Okay.
It sounds so amazing. You don't live in those areas? There's something in there for you too. Why? Because you can possibly.
You know what? You're gonna watch 50 ads to give you 100 bits? Is that how it works? You get 2 bits per ad? Wow, I will take 100 bits. That's a whole solid $1 or pound for me. I mean, obviously, do what you want, but I'm on a budget, man. I will gladly accept that kind of investment. I'll put your name in big text, and by that I mean the alert will do it for me, but, you know. Thank you, that guy you hate. I want another Banjo-Kazooie, but it's rareware. It is. Half-Life 3 Battle Royale, we've only got 2.5 minutes, I better get through these. Fortnite, more like Portnite, because it's literally on every platform except Switch. I thought you meant Portal, like Portal Night. That would be pretty cool, like if you went to the other end of the map, you appeared on the other side. And the same with the Storm, if going through one end, you appeared on the other. That'd be pretty cool. So then your region actually shrinks you, and all 100 get forced into the group instead of being killed. That would be even more chaotic. Good luck planning that. Some server needs to do that. Portal Night. Pac-Man Night. You know what I mean? Or our dollar getting stronger. You have a lot of faith in yourself. I was not ever here. You'd test games for free? I wouldn't. That sounds really grueling in all honesty. Running into walls for like 10 hours a day? It's not even entertaining, dude. Maybe if you had music to listen to, but you'd feel like your life is wasting away. Sonic 64? Maybe. Portent Evil 4, which is on every damn console ever.
In between. And then last year EA came in for the first time, transformed the parking lot, the venue, blew it up even more this year. And so now we have this festival here with gaming, music. It's a great time.
And so what is it about EA Play that excites you the most?
I just like the transformation of the venue. We take over the whole block, close down streets. There's thousands of people that come through, have a good time. They have A-list talent. They come and play concerts at night. It's a really good time.
I have not been paying any attention to this little pre-show thing, but it's T-1 minute. Let's hop on in. Maybe I should do some live tweeting as I go. I don't need to. Good job.
Welcome to the Family Fun Zone, my friends. This is where you can get all your real racing action on. It may be a mobile game, but say perhaps you'd like to play a game.
He's gonna get cut off in half a minute, isn't he?
There are 4 stages. Look at this guy's jumping the stage. He's like, I'm ready.
He's improving. Left 4 Dead 2 Episode 1. Any more suggestions that can come in before I don't see it? It's going to announce somewhere this E3. We need portal Pikmin. It's a set of 2 Pikmin that allows you to teleport places faster and take small things like cherries and enemies quicker. Interesting. But it might be a bit overdone. Portal Knights is already a game. They literally did reuse this from last time. It's the same stage, but there's not sportsy drummers anymore. Let's get into this. I'm afraid I have to leave it like this, otherwise it will lag. Okay, so we have got sim stuff, but it's only seasons. Battlefield, of course. Star Wars. Sports. Copyrighted music. Over the top colors, which is nice. I do like the vibrancy of this general modern look. Nice. Is that an AR thing right there? That's actually pretty cool. That's like a little AR, but no one's gonna see it. The people in real life are like, what is going on? That was a dumb gimmick, they're probably thinking.
What was that? So that
Oh, actually,
was
they might have seen it
Anthem.
on the screen there.
We're going to
Okay.
talk about that a little bit later in the show. But welcome, everybody, to EA Play. I'm Andrea Renee, and while you might recognize me from the gaming community, I'm kind of a new face around here. So this year,
screen
EA
froze,
wanted
just
to
mine,
change things up because they know that
Mine
I'm
looks
both
fine.
a gamer and a fan. So they invited me to come and host the show. And I think this year is going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready because we're about to kick the press conference off. But before we do that, EA
Oh,
Play
wow, we're all
is
here
more
as a
than
group.
just the show you're about to watch. Right behind these doors, there is a fan fest outside, and it is huge this year. It's a full 3-day gaming festival where thousands of gamers can come and play games for free. Now, inside the theater here, there are hundreds of community members from all over the world who are going to be capturing, streaming, and getting their first impressions of the games that we're going to be showing off here today.
Okay.
But before we can get to that, we've got some reveals, of course.
Are there 100
We're going
new
to kick
games?
things off with a look at Battlefield 5 multiplayer. Now, I know Trevor Noah gave you the first look. Yeah, we can clap it up.
Let's hear this
Last month,
Fortnite
but we've
knowledge.
got some new stuff to
I'm
show you
expecting
today.
it.
Then we're going to move on to FIFA 19, and boy, do they have some big news, you guys. Any World Cup fans? You guys excited? Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm a man too.
Then we've got 2 new indie games to share, and then I'm going to come back towards the end of the show with some of my favorite developers to give you guys a nice, meaty look at Anthem.
So
and
they
of
got
course,
5 main games
yeah,
to
we got
show?
the woos for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to do this with me?
Oh, dude, don't.
Well, wouldn't it be fun, you guys, if I told you all the secrets at once, right?
Don't look at him again.
Give him a break. He needs to just enjoy the show.
Leave him alone.
So without
Just wants to
further
be
ado, let's
here.
get
You're
things
the one that
started.
stood in front of him. So this is a new Battlefront multiplayer. Is it customizable or is it just eccentric characters?
Right,
Huh?
it's time
Huh?
to kick this thing off. It's been 2 weeks since the reveal of Battlefield 5. And you know what? It's been exciting, there's been a lot of speculation, and so many brilliant remixes of a reveal trailer. But there's also been lots and lots of questions from the community. And we've heard you want to see more gameplay innovations. You want to know how customization actually works. You want to know more about our take on the Second World War.
It is actually
So today,
customization.
we'll show
And
you
it's
more
more of World War
gameplay
II.
and what this
I
is
think
the
we knew that
deepest
already.
and most immersive
I'm just a bit
Battlefield
behind.
yet.
It certainly is.
They say that every
you
time.
will be able to dive and smash through windows to surprise your enemies.
Wow.
Where previously defenses were stationary, you will now be able to move these weapons around on the battlefield and gain advantages.
That is pretty cool.
And
I
our
like that.
renowned destruction system is back and more impactful than ever. So, well, you can't really hide from those pesky tanks anymore as they come chasing you for you, as they rip through those buildings. And you will now be able to customize your soldiers, your vehicles, and your weapons, not only for the gameplay, but for the looks, as part of our portrayal of the Second World War.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg in Battlefield 5. You're going to see a lot more of our new gameplay systems here at EA Play from our community. So let's talk about our single player in War Stories.
Yes, let's do that. So we want to tell you about those untold stories that got us excited to start with on this game. It's about, what you will see is really those moments of human heroism. It is about witnessing the war through the eyes of the men and the women who shaped the world forever.
So we've got
real and
potentially a
real and
female
relatable
protagonist
people
character for the
facing
story.
The brutality
I'm up for
of
that,
war.
if we didn't already have that.
We started off by an exclusive look at the Nordlys war story over at the Xbox briefing tomorrow.
Thanks, Dazz. Something not to miss tomorrow.
Okay, more Xbox tomorrow.
Our launch in October is just the beginning. You will all go on an expanding journey through the Second World War. No loot boxes.
Thank you for all those bits,
no
my lord, Schloodle. 27, good lord.
Every day will bring something new. And as part of that journey, after launch, you'll get something I know a lot of you have been asking for.
It's Royale.
Damn it. I was hoping for Father. But no, it's Fortnite instead.
It's Royale reimagined for Battlefield.
Wow.
So we bring those pillars of Battlefield with destruction,
Who
team
needs a
play,
father?
vehicles into this new experience. So we will
Vehicles.
bring you experience that you haven't played before in Battlefield or anywhere else. But more about that later this year.
So with that, it's time to show you what makes Battlefield so special. It's the unmatched intensity of our multiplayer sandbox, and this time, it's even more epic, fighting across multiple maps and modes.
Oh, that's so empty.
Welcome to your next Battlefield experience, and this is your first look at ground operations.
That's
This
empty
time,
words for empty
even
people.
featuring
Empty games
music.
even, I'm not gonna say they're empty people. But it's like, it's because it's so intense. Sandbox Call of Duty's kind of on your level. There's so intense, there's more, there's maps and modes. It's like, that always has been, but oh well. I love being cynical on trailers. Do excuse me. Oh, it's edgy because they got glass breaking everywhere. Unless it's ice, but it's probably glass. See, I heard the story for this was really good. The last one. Or at least the intro was, because the deaths actually meant something. You just were a nameless soldier that died and you went to the next. Yeesh. You thought it was good, but it was Battle Royale all along. Is it just... Is that a mode? Yeah, they said modes. So there's probably a normal mode and then a Royale. Jesus Christ. Schnoodle, thank you for the extra 3 bits. A very relevant comment. Shadow the Edgelord.
Zeus!
No Russians. Nordlys war story. And it's all about not having legs. Okay. Interesting.
Quando eu era criança, sempre sonhei em tornar-me campeão.
Is this Battlefield 2?
É preciso determinação e vontade.
See, I thought it was going to be back-to-back stories then. That would be cool, actually. If it's like, it's football. Nope, it's Battlefield. The war has started. You're on, not probation, the other one. Subscription. So bad at history. You know what I mean. Yeah, the war has started, man. You gotta go. Use your football kicking skills to the max. We need you in the war, son. And then, like, the main character of whatever Battlefield the game they choose from just shows up and they all play football. It's like, it's Christmas. Let's go play football. I'd be up for that. If Call of Duty wants to do the thing where it's nostalgic characters that are all in the Royale mode, EA can make it so that the Battlefield characters are in FIFA and the FIFA characters are in EA, right? Ronaldo in the wall, actually that might have a lot of copyright issues and licensing. You know, I see the issues. They should just make a new IP. That'd be good. Conscripted. I know my history. Yeesh. Hey man, the anthem's not till the end of the stream. You can't be playing an anthem now. Wow, it's a cup. You can drink from it if you want, but only once. It's laced with lead.
That's the UEFA Champions League, the pinnacle of club football, where the world's best clubs compete.
Exactly, I was referencing that.
And icons of the game like Gerrard and Cruyff cemented their legacies. The world's biggest league joins the world's game. And a special thanks to the legendary Hans Zimmer and LA's own Vince Staples for
Hans
collaborating
Zimmer,
with us on
you
the
could
trailer.
be, well, you know what?
And I really love the
this is
trailer
a
because it
big
captures our
company.
epic
It's a
vision
big deal.
for how the Champions
Alright,
League comes
you're
to
not
life
bigger than this. Well,
in
you
FIFA
know what?
19.
I was going to say
Luna's
you're bigger
gonna
than
tell
this,
you a
Hans
little
Zimmer.
bit
You were great. You
As
did
Aaron
the
said,
Modern
the
Warfare
UEFA
2 for a bit, I
Champions League
think.
is an amazing
You did
addition for the
Inception.
game.
You did a bunch of
It's where
others, but I've all
football's
forgotten
biggest
them.
heroes like Ronaldo
And this is a big
Neymar
thing, but
clash
man.
every year. And it's the place
That guy
where
you hate
champions
coming in
rise.
with all of those. Only
And you've been
22
asking
because
for
Twitch
this
wouldn't let
for a
you
long
watch more
time,
ads.
and we are thrilled
Damn,
that it's
thank
here.
you
And that's
muchly.
why we're bringing
I'll get
the
some fish and
Champions
chips
League
tonight, yeah?
across the game. There'll be
Thank
an
you very
authentic
much.
Champions League
Unless you want me to put it
tournament
to
mode.
something more
Your
valuable
club
like
will chase
rent or
this trophy
another
in career mode.
Pikmin amiibo.
Alex Hunter
I don't think so.
will pursue Champions League glory in your story mode, The Journey, and in FIFA Ultimate Team, there'll be live and authentic Champions League content.
Great.
And we'll share more details on that, along with all our other Ultimate Team features later this summer.
Later this summer.
And all that's just the beginning. As you know, the heart and soul of FIFA is gameplay. And this year, we're giving you the tools to control the pitch in every moment, from your tactical approach to the match to each technical touch. And we know how passionate you are about gameplay, so we've worked hard to shape and refine our vision for FIFA 19 with input from our
Not the
community.
actual game, just the vision.
From hands-on tests with beginners to detailed feedback sessions with FIFA pros.
That's empty
And we're going to be
words.
sharing a lot
They
more
do that
about
every
gameplay
game.
throughout the summer.
It's nothing
but what
new.
I can tell you right now
It's not like they
is that
last
quality
time
bar
they
and
trained them
gameplay
on
was
monkeys
raised
and
yet again this
sheep,
year.
you know.
So we look forward to everybody
Schnoodles. No, you get
experiencing
fish
the
and
game
chips.
on the hands-on
Okay,
sessions this
fish
week.
and chips it is.
And also, of course, we're
Thank you,
extremely
Schnoodle.
excited
You know
for
what? I'm
everybody
actually
to
much
play
more
it
happy
when
to
we
be talking
launch
about
on September
food than
28th.
FIFA right now. Oh, my lord.
And that's our FIFA 19
Hello, Picky
news,
fan. You're getting
headlined by
into
the
this
UEFA
bit war
Champions
that's
League.
going on,
But
huh?
I just wanted to take a minute
Thank you for
to
10
pause
bits.
and reflect.
I'm so rich
Standing
right
next
now.
To this trophy is a little bit surreal.
Yes! Put it all in the
You know,
cup.
Growing up,
The little
there's
World
two
Cup thing they've
iconic
got there.
trophies that every young
Oh,
player
please,
dreams of
someone
winning.
knock it down. Just
And for your club, it's
That'd be
this one.
great.
The pursuit of Champions League glory.
Pick Meebo. I should have said that.
But for your country, it's this trophy. The World Cup.
I mean,
And with the tournament starting
you're
in
brave
just 5
enough.
days, we're excited for the world to compete for it in FIFA 18.
then yeah, you could actually try and
As you
submit to
can
games, those
imagine,
kind of
all
major
us
leagues
on
for
the
holding
FIFA
it for
team
30
can't
seconds.
wait for the start of the World Cup. And we want to celebrate with FIFA 18 players, which is why we've just updated the game with a free World Cup experience on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PS, PC, and Nintendo Switch.
PC.
But you can take
Rubbing a
Ronaldo and Portugal
mustache?
to
No,
the first
well,
World Cup victory.
mustache
Or
set
you
area.
can write your own story
That
with
was
some
weird.
great nations who didn't qualify this year. Or you can make a crazy dream a reality for your home country, like mine, Iceland. Who would have thought that a nation of only 350,000 people would ever qualify?
Too busy drinking. Smart doofus. Did
And you can
somebody
feel
say
their
food?
excitement.
Actually, I heard 15 bits, but alright. Thank you very much, guys. This is crazy. It's weird. I'm so small that, like, it's not a lot of bits in the broad
Apologies
spectrum
to
of
any
things,
England
but to
fans
me,
in the room,
it
that might
really
still
is.
sting.
So thank you so much, guys. God.
And Lena isn't the only one who's
Food
excited.
is the
FIFA
one
18
thing that
players are
bands
loving
everyone
the
together.
World Cup experience so far.
He's
But we
got a
don't want
wallet
to
in his
stop there.
pocket.
We want to invite everyone to come and join the celebration.
What happens when the
So
cup
I'm
fills
pleased to
entirely?
announce that for a limited time,
It just goes
18
crazy.
complete
Physics go weird, I
with
guess.
The entire World Cup experience
It
is
will never
available
happen.
for a free trial on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and on PC through Origin Access. Yeah, you can download and play the entire game right now for free. Yeah.
Gosh, that is a full cup, isn't
So
it?
to kick
That's
off the
crazy.
trial, we've got some of the world's
The bottom ones
biggest
might be my
creators
tests, though. I'm
We're
not
going to
sure.
be playing live at the end of the show, representing their nations in a little mini World Cup tournament.
And this summer will bring so much more for FIFA fans. Plenty of FIFA 18 content centered around the World Cup, and we'll bring you all the details on FIFA 19. But in the meantime, let's all enjoy the World Cup. Thank you, and auf Ravistan!
The Eurovision was pretty good. FIFA World Cup, I'm not too into, but oh well. Almighty Bean, don't worry, you're not obligated by any means to give out bits and pay money for me. I just like it when people do. Everyone does, you know? Money and food funds? What can you say no about that? Every team, every stadium, play it free! And then microtransact it later. No, it's a free trial. And then it will automatically put you into some kind of subscription, I bet you.
Good morning. EA Sports, FIFA 19.
Move your cup over
the
theirs.
FIFA
I should have
community
done.
never
I'm
rests.
sorry. I'll get to it
20
next
million
time.
people
They'll
from
probably
60
pop it out again.
countries
Cost them a
playing
lot of money.
competitive leagues this year. Well, the FIFA team never rests either, bringing the Champions League and the World Cup and so much other greatness to FIFA this year. We can't wait for you to experience it all. We've got so much to do here today, but I want to welcome you to EA Play. It's our third EA Play and our second one in Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited to have you with us to share all the games that we have to show you. We've got lots to do, but before we move on, I'd like to share just a couple of things.
I was
the
not
greatest
over here.
disruption to the
Thank you for the
consumption
6
of
bits.
entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of streaming plus subscription. As consumers, watching movies, watching TV, listening to music, reading books has never been easier.
Ooh, it's a bit glitchy.
And we
I'll go
believe
back
that
now.
disruption is going to have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years. And so over the last couple of weeks, you will have seen that we announced a new team from Israel has
Can't tell
joined
if that actually popped up
Electronic
for
Arts
anyone else.
to
Might
help
not have
our
done, but
investment
oh well.
to
I was
extend
moving it
our
on his
thinking
face.
and extend our pioneering into this cloud gaming world.
I really am a kid. I'm
For
just
many
distracted by the
people,
most
that's gonna
little
mean
things.
extending the experiences they already play on our partner platforms. For others,
Eurovision
it's gonna
was the
mean
musical
new
contest.
games and new modalities of play across a whole variety of platforms.
Inside, that's a good game.
But for everyone, it's going to mean playing games.
But it looks like it's
anywhere,
on Netflix,
anytime.
where it said watch
So this
trailer.
week we've got a tech demo running. All of our games streaming in HD from the cloud to multiple devices that you'll be able to try out for yourselves.
Oh.
Now, it's not quite ready for full market prime time yet, but it is a promise of what we hope to bring you in the future.
Huh.
The second part of that, of course, is subscription.
Whoa,
And we
hello,
started
Dr.
subscription a number
Truter.
of years ago, and many millions of you have signed up
cup
and
full of
experienced the
Scooby
joy
snacks?
of being
That's
able to have
not
full
anyone's voice.
access
What is-
to a great catalog of games.
Oh, geez, Scoob.
Today,
That's
we're
a, that's
announcing
a,
Origin
that's, what was the
Access
QR
Premiere.
code again?
So
That's
three
a cup
things you
full
need
of
to know about
Scooby
it.
snacks.
Origin
I
Access
don't know.
Premiere will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade.
Oh, nice. Good representation.
Then FIFA 19, Battlefield 5, and of course Anthem. And there'll be many more titles in the years to come.
Interesting,
Second, you
I
get
think,
access
until
to
the
Vault,
over-the-top
our
subscription
library
fee,
of
but
over
yeah, I'll
100
give it the benefit of the
games
doubt.
from EA and other publishers.
Dr. Truter, thank you for the
third,
other
it
5
will
bits.
launch later this summer. So that's a little later in
Those
the
are
year,
all your
but
snacks.
if
You ran
wanna
out of
get
ads.
started
That's
right now and
okay. Nothing
experience the
is
benefits and joys of
required.
subscription, come in and play a free trial of Origin
And
Access.
whoa!
our base subscription
I am Jack
this weekend.
Thompson.
Thank you and have a
245
great show.
bits. I'm pretty sure that's a giant record. Wow. You must be a real Twitch elitist on here, but thank you so much. I don't know why I clicked. Oh, yeah, that is clicking. I was gonna do a instead, but thank you, dude. £2.50? £2 ish? I'll take that. Batman for Switch. Oh man, that Smash video I made, right, and unironically kind of half suggested, was he dabbing? Batman for Switch. I gotta like it if it becomes a meme, because it's the biggest thing Nintendo can confuse you with, right? If Ryu can make it, and like, actually, I guess they haven't really done the crazy ones. They haven't done Goku yet. But, like, if they're going to, Batman is the one everyone's least expecting, which is why I'm shooting for it. Superman's a bit too overpowered.
Hey, everybody. What's up? So I'm here, sitting inside the crowd at EA Play, and I just happened to find Mr. Vince Zampella here in the audience from Respawn. What's going on, Vince? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I love this stuff. I love seeing new games.
I mean, someone's super excited about that man on PC, right? Yeah. So,
Yeah,
you guys may
right.
have seen that Vince was tweeting yesterday.
Wouldn't it be weird to say the
and
guy
there has
behind the
been
girl looks like
bunch
a
of
cross
speculation.
between,
So, you want to just get right to it?
What am I thinking?
Sure.
There's two characters. I just
mean,
thought of them.
We're not ready to show all of
One
our
was Dan
stuff yet.
Avidan, and the
We're
other was
working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing.
maybe Robert
The
Downey
teams
Jr.
are
No,
kicking ass, but
I don't know. He looks like
we
a
wanted to bring
mix
little
between two
tidbit.
guys.
So we've been
More
working
bits,
with
picky
Lucas
fan.
on
Ads are more
getting
interesting
the
than
name
EA.
and
Hey
kind of
man,
the setting for what our Star Wars game's
sure.
going to be.
I'm
and we're
having
gonna
fun
talk about it
responding
right
to
now.
it. So yeah.
Oh, you guys got any guesses?
Jesus
I bet
Christ.
you the
Hello,
internet is going
Almighty
wild
Bean.
right
We
now.
are doing as little with EA as possible.
So the Star Wars
Thank you
name
for the
is
subscription.
Jedi
Big
Fallen
oofs.
Order.
Big oofs.
Woo! So Star Wars
Sounds like
Jedi
some weird
Fallen Order.
Pokemon, even
So
though
it
Big
kinda
Oof
gives
is
you
a
some
thing.
idea that
Thank you
you'll
for the
be
subscription.
playing a Jedi.
I could buy
So
like.
does that mean I get to like hold
I
the
can still only
lightsaber?
afford one fish and chips with all this money, but hey, fish and
So
chips is
Vince,
fish and
you
chips,
got
man.
You got anything else?
I'll put some extra
Well,
salt
it
when they
takes
ask
place
for do you
during
want
the
salt and
dark
vinegar. I'm gonna be like,
times.
hell
Trying to be a little
yes.
vague here,
Give me
but
all the
when the Jedis are being
condiments.
hunted, so it's going
They're
to
not.
be
Are they?
spectacular.
Never
So
mind.
for all the like the
Not good at
hardcore
food either.
nerds out there who want to know like where in the timeline, like between which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay, all right, between 3 and 4. That sounds like a nice time. You got any other tidbits?
I'm
not a
trying to
nice-
pay
It's a dark
attention,
It's a dark
dudes.
time.
But all right, Meep. Haven't
Bad
seen
time.
you in a
Does
while.
that mean it's
Meep
gonna just
World
be
Real, or
all
if you have been around, I apologize for just not noticing you. Thank you for the bits. I see the bit thing. It's just
All
a
right,
one.
so
Cool.
I
didn't
think
see the
people
one
are
next
now
to it, so I wasn't sure if it
anxiously
meant
wanna know,
anything.
like,
But thank you.
When can we play
I
the
do
game?
appreciate it.
It will be holiday of next year, 2019, not this year.
I was originally planning on getting some
sorry to
soup
dash any hope.
for dinner today. I might have to
But
change my
now that
plans.
we
I'll see
know
if the
we
fish
set
chip shop is shut by the
expectations, we're all
time the
gonna
stream
be
ends. We'll
amped
see.
up, and hopefully we'll hear more from you maybe next year.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Vince,
Big up to EA
it was
for
great
already
to see you.
boring
Thanks for
you.
stopping by the show
There's a
today.
lot of talking, isn't there?
We do have a little bit more news on Star Wars, so I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
Aiden, the ads I watched to get these were more entertaining than this EA thing. We're getting the... Oh, no. It's 8 bits from
Hello
you,
there.
but...
My name is Dennis. I work
minus
at Dazz
200,000
Star
on
Wars
this lot.
Battlefront 2. I'm really happy and excited to be here today, so thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. So we launched our game in November of last year,
Schnoodle,
and
everyone,
clearly we didn't get
good
it quite
lord.
right.
Thank
So
you
instead of
so
coming
much,
out of the gate
everybody.
sprinting,
You guys
like we
really don't
wanted
like
to,
Battlefield
we had
or
to take a
Battlefront, do
step
you?
back and make sure that we were
11
delivering
bits
the
from
game that our
Schnoodles.
players really wanted.
And 1 from
so
Meep.
we decided to
Thank you very
completely
much.
overhaul our progression system and add a bunch of new character cosmetics for players to collect instead. So from there, we added a new hunt mode inspired by the
Right.
original Battlefront
Adding
games
more
that I loved
cosmetics.
personally.
Adding hunt
starting
mode.
with the Ewoks on Endor. And
You want to address the elephant in the room.
Thank you. It turned out
The-
to be
the
by
walkers
far
in the
most
room.
popular update
The
of the
Death
game,
Star
and
in the
team
room.
loved building Ewok.
The make or break of your
So,
entire
as you might know, we're
franchise
currently
with
in
your
our
company.
Han Solo season with content from the movie coming
Oh, that's
next week.
doomed. Well,
It's
maybe not.
headlined by
If it's its
the
own
new
thing, no.
planet
If it's just a
Kessel,
character, you're good.
a really dangerous
Young Han
place,
Solo, cool.
And it
The
features
movies
the
didn't do
return
too great,
of
though.
one of
The
our
first one to
favorite
lose.
modes,
I am Jack Thompson.
So looking forward a little bit.
510
this summer,
bits?
We will be introducing a new squad system
My
to the
lord,
game,
no.
which will allow you
Yes,
to
it said- I
team
saw
up
Cheers 10
much
and then it's
easier
510.
and play with your
Good
friends.
God.
We're also adding.
Do you
a
have
new
any? Do you want like
Starfighter mode
requests? Or are you just
focused
gonna send it?
around
Like you can.
dogfighting with
At this
your
point,
heroes.
you could send. I'll be your
And
dance
looking ahead
monkey.
a
What
little
do you
bit
want?
more,
I'll do a
we
thing
will
for the
also
next
be
bits, or just
delivering a
when you
new
give bits, give
large-scale
me a
multiplayer
give me a
sandbox
request. As
experience
long as it's not
focused
too out there,
around
I'll do it.
capturing command
Because
posts
I can't earn all these bits for
attacking and
nothing,
taking
can I?
out capital ships.
Or am I getting it because
That's
I'm
not
watching
all.
EA? Like, you're
We
paying me
know
to watch EA.
that you have been asking for new heroes, villains, and planets.
No, we
from
haven't.
a
We've been
certain
asking
era
for an
that features
affordable,
a very
non-microtransactional
conflict.
game.
So I'm excited to confirm that
Transactional?
Battlefront 2 this
Transactional?
year
Can't say
will
it.
be going deep into the Clone Wars. It's
Yeah,
only fitting
car
that we
horn,
begin with
interrupt
the
this
Planet
thing right
Geonosis,
now. What's going
featuring
on?
Multiple levels, including the largest
Aiden,
level we
thank
have
you for the
ever
host.
built for Battlefront. So let's talk
And
about the
I was
heroes
not
and
ever here.
villains.
Thank you for the
First,
bits.
Let me
We're
introduce
competing. And that
the
was it. I
most
thought there was another one.
powerful
It was just a link.
the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous. And yes, he will be going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Finally making his debut in Battlefront after all these years. So, but we're
Jack
not
Thompson,
done.
stop.
That's not it. They will not
If you
come
can't
alone.
afford it, and you
Joining
don't even
them
have a
is
job,
the
don't
Dark
do it.
Lord and leader of the
Ads
Separatist Alliance.
cost money. You can do it
Count
the ads way
Dooku,
if that's a free way to do it, but
as
otherwise you
well
don't have to.
as
In fact, you
someone
never
to bring
have to.
balance to the Force.
Don't force yourself.
Obi-Wan's unruly
You're already number
Padawan,
one in the chat
Anakin
with
Skywalker.
755, beating the competition by miles.
The team at home is extremely excited to be building all of these cool things. EA and Dazz are committed to Battlefront. We had a rough start, but I really think that this game has a bright future. Thank you very much for playing the game, providing us with your feedback, talking to us. Together, we will make this the greatest game that we can possibly build. There would be no Battlefront without you. So thank you.
No.
May the Force be with you, and enjoy the rest of E3. Thanks.
No! Freaking! What kind of jumped up, lost, unearthly writer businessman thought this is okay? It ticks all the boxes. This will go great. God damn. This, however, I'm all for. The first game was adorable, and I'm so glad this has a sequel. Holy hell. This is right up my alley. I never played the original, I just saw someone play it, but this I am actually really good for. Or it's just saying the franchise is dead. But probably not. Meep, thank you for the 3 bits.
Hi, it's really good to see you.
Is he the guy who came out the first time? I don't remember the conference,
In
but the
Unravel,
original guy was super
we
shaky.
used yarn
I hope it's
to
him and he's confident
symbolize
now.
Love and the bonds between people. In our new game, we tear that bond up right at the start. You lose everything, including your
Aw.
spark. But when things are at their darkest, you find hope. And you form a new bond. And your spark is rekindled. And it leads you off on an adventure.
This
So
looks pretty
welcome
nice.
to Unravel 2.
The 2 is not capitalized. I don't know what I feel about that.
It's a game about fresh starts and second chances. These 2 little souls who refuse to give up.
Biggie fan, you missed
and
a
build
genuinely
something
good
new
trailer.
and
Probably the only
beautiful
one in this whole
together.
conference. Thank you for the 10 bits, though.
2 characters.
It's Unraveled.
You can play it alone, or you can play it in co-op with a friend. But
might.
there's always 2 characters there, sharing one yarn and working together to get through this adventure.
This is so cute, and I like this.
This game, it's
thought
quite
it
different
froze.
from the first.
Aw.
It's both friendlier and more challenging, but above all, it's a lot more playful. And we think it's a worthy successor. And I want to show it to you now, so I brought some help. So please welcome Michael to the stage. So a producer at Coldwood. And we're going to try to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about.
Give us
about
some
How
content.
you can play the game in co-op
I
with
like it.
yourself, essentially.
One's love, one's hope. I wonder what else we'll get. I'm not gonna Google it though. That's. Oh, hello.
This wasn't prepared. There we are.
Nice. This is going to be the best part of EA, I can tell you now.
So when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially pick up the other character and carry them along through the more fast-paced segments of the game. And we actually tried to include a bit more of those because we figured that since it's a co-op game, we wanted to have more like thrill and danger and kind of wow moments. Places that were
Jack
like,
Thompson, thank you
fun
for
and
95
exciting.
bits. If you can't afford it, don't, but good lord, I'll take it.
And then
Hooray for
when
not
you get
caring
to
about
the
your own
more
well-being,
puzzly areas
dude.
like this, when you're problem solving, you can split apart into two and switch back and forth
smart.
between the two characters. Because that's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles of the game, that you're always working together and helping each other out and utilizing this bond between you to overcome any obstacle that you come across.
You have too much hope and not enough love for yourself. Take the symbolism of this game to heart.
So I guess I'll jump in.
Combine, work together, intertwine,
So,
grow
I'm
with
gonna
the
be
two of
the
you
red
together.
one.
Or
Okay.
something.
I'll be the blue one. I'll be blue.
Nice, okay, two-player gameplay. I actually want this. I want to see how this
Celebratory
works.
flips there.
It's probably not going to blow my mind, but still, you know, it's nice to see it.
And the bird is back.
This is also the first time we've actually seen gameplay this conference, isn't it? We've just seen CGI trailers this whole time.
Playing it safe.
Oh, okay, a bit of gameplay in the trailers. This is first just full on, let's see the game. This is how you do a conference. Why is it the little indie developer underdog in this company, the only one doing it right? Take note, EA.
Okay, this is the scary part. Let's see if we can do it. Got it?
I hope there's a green character that's Greed that's the enemy.
Oh,
'Cause
very nice.
it'll be lovelily ironic.
Faster.
Ooh. Nice. I like
Well
this.
done. Sweet, well done.
This would work great with Joy-Cons. Nintendo Switch.
Okay,
If this
I'll go
comes
up
to
and
the
distract the crowd.
Switch,
You can-
I am
I'll sneak up here.
sold. But I don't have the money, but I'm sold.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah, look at me.
Here you go. Keep him over to the left.
Okay, so it's all about distracting
Now I'll
it. Gotcha. Imagine a Pikmin crossover. I'd love to see fan art of this and Pikmin. That would be pretty good on its own.
There you go.
Now we can breathe again.
Yeah, finally.
Or can we? So that's a quick little look at Unravel 2.
Good, even that. Short and
and,
sweet. Don't need to over-embellish us. Just in and out. Mwah.
I
Beautiful
really hope you
segment.
like it.
Like a blooming flower. And I'm not just saying that because it's in the
Before I
background.
go,
I
I
am.
just want to send some love to the team back home because working on this game has been a completely amazing team effort on so many levels, and everybody has worked so hard. So there's a bunch of us from Coldwood here, and thank you to those, and thank you to everybody
Is
back
this
home.
Pikmin 3? I
and
think I just saw that in the
thank
YouTube
you.
comments.
Love you.
Aww. You're too good for this world. I hope there's more. I hope they expand this even more. Like, even if it's just 2 this time. If they make a 3rd, I want a 3rd character. I want it to be a whole community of these kind of characters. I assume in the first one you were also following a fairy thing? If so, maybe it'll be... Oh, it's your spark. I apparently just have a thing for cute, small things. And in the same vein, in real life, I like giant things. A giant house with giant furniture I have to climb up and love it. Oh, this looks so good. And it's got actual real danger, kind of, with the fire. It doesn't have to overcomplicate it. It doesn't have to make everything masculine. It's not all about sports. It's just finding your spark. Why is this an EA game? How did this guy get such a giant company that was so evil? It's a miracle, is what it is. It took a lot of A lot of
Thank
love,
you, Martin,
but mostly a lot of hate.
and the brilliant team at Cold.
Probably.
The game is really strong.
Did he
These
change
guys have done an
head?
amazing
No,
job.
no, it's a different guy.
clear
He's
that they have a lot
wearing
of
the
passion,
bluish kind of tone.
And I can't personally
Purple?
wait
I
to
don't
play
know.
Unravel 2.
The other guy was wearing red, right?
But
Symbolism.
what's even more amazing
Probably not.
is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today. Yep, you heard that right. You'll be able to take these two Yarnies on their next
amount of
big
bits you get might
adventure
inform me to
starting
pay it on the
today.
Switch?
game is
Maybe.
finished, it's out.
I did not hear what that announcement was.
So thank you, Martin, and thank you to the
I
team
just
at
heard,
Cold.
oh my god, I'm sorry.
Back in 2015, we started on this journey with the original Unravel to seek out the most creative independent developers and bring them into our EA Originals program. It's been our way.
I should
of
stream the
helping
first
these
game
creators
before
bring
the
their
second one,
unique
if
games to
it's
the
cheap
world and
enough.
to tell their story.
If it's like not
And
a
last year, if you
£40
remember,
game,
Joseph
I might
Fares
do
was
it,
up there on
honestly.
stage representing his team at Hazelight and The Way Out.
Is there more?
And I think we all kind of remember that.
Yes,
and you
we do.
might even remember him from the Game Awards as well. I think I did.
Yes.
Anyhow, in March, that game caught fire.
It did.
It was in it. It's
It was
innovative,
great.
It's fun.
I didn't play it, but I
and it's
watched it
something fresh
twice.
and new,
No, more
and you all
times than
loved it.
twice.
We saw over 2 million players in the first 2 weeks.
You sold 2
And The
players,
Way Out
2 million
was such
players.
a huge success that Joseph and
Oh,
his
you
team
saw, not
are
you sold.
expanding and
Sorry.
moving into a
Getting
new
my
studio.
EA lingo confused.
So stories like this drive our industry, and it's why we will continue to work with independent developers to help them realize their dreams.
Freaking good!
Which leads us to our next EA Originals title.
Not gonna be
from
another
a
Way
little
Out,
game
it's too
studio in Berlin called Joe My Games. When I met this team and I saw the game, I was instantly drawn to how personal this story was. It's one that carries a very powerful and important message. And it's unlike
Unravel
anything
2 comes out
we've ever
today?
done.
Oh,
So
shoot,
please
I'm not
welcome
going to catch
Tony
up on that
Geppert to
first
the stage from Joe
first
My
game
Games
stream.
to tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
Sea of Solitude is... I don't know this one, but I really like this independent developer aspect.
Thank you, Patrick.
She's nervous.
I still remember during the pitch how enthusiastic Patrick was, and that afterwards, like our whole team, including me, were super excited. It actually feels a little bit the same right now. I'm pretty excited, maybe a little too excited.
Aww. You got this. You got this. Come on. Why? I love that the most evil company has an underdog section.
We are Yomai, a small indie game studio from Berlin.
Yomai,
and we are
even though the last guy
Sea
said
of
Jomai, I think.
Solitude,
Actually, maybe he didn't.
or SOS, as we call it. The whole journey from the very first concept to actually becoming a part of EA Originals is simply amazing. Let me tell you more about our game. When humans get too lonely, they turn into monsters. This is at the core of everything you will see, hear, and hopefully feel while playing SOS. What makes this underlying concept so important and so unique is that nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or remember the feeling of being lonely.
I don't.
In
I
my
just got 5 bits from Picky Fan
I
with some
started writing the
doggos and
story
even
when I
more
felt
from
the loneliest
Schnoodles,
in my
but
life.
yeah,
think
we can
as
relate.
an artist, you process your emotional world by letting it out and putting it into your art.
Thank
I'm
you,
still
Schnoodle.
amazed how like the concept seems to just float out of me like right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can instantly connect with the game, because it's not a made-up story, even though that it takes place in a fantastic setting. In SOS, we try to show how people experience different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends, and families see those who struggle.
I'll see you
We
later.
achieve all this in playful ways so that players
Hopefully.
who wants to simply enjoy a fantastic experience can do so.
Not just
But
because of the bits, I swear.
player who wants to look a bit deeper can reveal a whole emotional world beneath it all. Sea of Solitude is about a young woman named Kay who is suffering from such strong loneliness that her inner feeling, the darkness, the anger, the hopelessness, worthlessness turns to the outside and she becomes a monster.
Aww.
The game is about finding out why this happened to her, but also how to turn her back into a human.
Okay.
Ultimately, the goal is to bring all those emotions into balance. Some needs to become bigger, some would be better off a little smaller, but to embrace even your destructive part or your self-doubt in the same way you embrace your joy or your hope. This is what being human is all about. And that's what our game is all about. Thank you.
Oh, look at her. She's still breathing.
Real?
That's not too okay. That was a bit monstery. Yo, man. You're mine.
This world that I live in is empty and cold. The loneliness cuts me and tortures my soul.
Oh, okay.
I'm no child of destiny.
This is a cool character design. I do like it.
I've just chased you so long now. I'm too weak to run.
Oh.
A new day is here, but nothing is new. Alone in my room, I tremble for you.
That looks pretty cool. It wasn't a lot of gameplay. Understand? Like, I'm alright with that. It just looks good. What can I say?
Yeah, I'm the one.
And here we okay, we're back to our usual EA.
We are the one.
You know what I'm gonna say.
Shut you down, and we can put you on an island. Crossover, gather, game.
Whoa, he did the moves like we've been doing for decades. Yeah, I just don't like sports. I probably shouldn't be watching this, but oh well. Did you recognize the Eiffel Tower, guys? That was pretty. I like that bit where they had the Eiffel Tower. See, I'd probably actually be interested in playing a sports game on like the PS1, like the old sport, like the same time of like Skate was a thing, you know? Because then it's like more real. Now it feels a bit manufactured. Am I just? I mean, I don't really know. But does anyone else get that idea? Do these games feel manufactured to you? Like they're just sort of made for the money and not for the love? Like it's just thrown in and said it's better, rather than actually made for one of the first times to be as good as it can be, pushing the actual limits, not just for money but for passion.
My name's Shay Kiblin, aka Young Kiv. I'm from Seattle, Washington. The only goal of mine is really to win the Mountain Belt.
Kiv's been going after that belt since 2016. At some point, he's going to need to get out of this quarterfinal and claim a major.
All right. So we're now going into the real-life section of EA.
Now in his first championship game, looking to accomplish a goal.
Third and four, throws in
They've got so many shots of him showing the same monotonal face.
And Trini's got the lead.
40-19.
I hate losing.
I hate losing. That's a good, tasty Madden ball. Ah, I played the game. He played the game. Oh, he's got the ball, and then he didn't. Oh, he's kind of messed up that clap. What's he doing? I don't really know. I don't know how I got here. Man, he's funny. Ow! Hey, you see, you gotta play the game. Oh, I'm gonna eat you tonight, baby. I love this belt. That wasn't supposed to sound as sexual. I meant he was literally eating it, but hey, I got bored, so.
Okay, baby, how you doing? I've been good. You still recovering from that butt whooping?
Wow, already starting. Okay.
Eesh.
Hi, everybody. I'm Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers. As you guys can see, king
He's
of touchdown
constantly got that like face on, doesn't he?
I like that a lot.
If Bad Lip Reading does a video on this, I would love to see it.
Madden champion. Like, give it up for Young Kid, y'all. Give it up.
Oh, I didn't clap this time. Sorry.
How has it been? You know, your success and your path, you know, to where you're at today.
It's I've always been a competitor. When I was in high school, I was playing baseball. I hurt my arm.
So then I picked up Madden, and at first
Okay.
I was really bad. I was getting blown out online, but I kept at it. I put more and more time into it.
That's
Eventually,
actually
I made
a
my first
really
tournament,
cool
but I had a big
backstory.
decision. It was the same time as my graduation.
The idea that he
Wow,
was an actual
okay.
sportsman, then
So
he
the key
lost,
to
like
be
he
the
physically
number
couldn't
one
do it, so then he did
player
it in gaming.
Madden is to hurt your arm in baseball. That's number one.
Ha.
Number two, you said you had the decision
Sorry.
to go to your graduation or go to the tournament.
That is a
Like, what did you do?
vibrant outfit they've
I
both
chased
got. I
that
like
money. I
that.
still got my diploma, but I chased that money.
There you go. We're out here chasing money. That's awesome. Okay,
Ooh,
now the
hello,
past two,
picky
the
fan.
past few years, how has it been? For you?
Literally,
It's been
I love
tough.
it.
I've had a lot of devastating losses. I've been so close so many times. I
Have
made
some
the final on
scoops.
TV and got blown
Thank you,
out.
picky fan.
But all those losses made me gain a lot of mental toughness.
Some
and that's why I got
doggo
this belt.
scoops.
That's awesome. That belt is so amazing. There's a lot of bling on that belt for you. Well, today EA Play, first look at the Madden 19 trailer. Super excited. It's gonna be so fun. It's lit.
That's
I
such an
honestly wish I
awkward
can
little
stay right here and talk to you guys
picture, but
forever.
okay.
Well, I'm not gonna board you guys. We're gonna go out. I'm gonna try to take this belt. Round two. So we're out. Have a good day.
Okay. They should maybe they should have rehearsed that more, or rehearsed it less. I don't know which is better. I prefer the improvising bit, but it was a bit clunky.
Like these.
I've always wanted to go elbow to elbow with another man, but I can't. My family, my background. Oh, you know what? I've changed my mind. I hate men. I'm gonna elbow them in the ribs, all of them. And this is the only place I can do it acceptably. Break their nose. No one's gonna shoot me down. No one's gonna take me to jail. They'll pay me millions to do it. That's my life's work. Prescott, he's going down. 81, that's a hit number. How many noses I've broken? 80 noses and 1 pelvis. And all with my right elbow. Today, I'm bringing out my left. Go, go, go! Fucking hate you, men! Yeah! Running. I'm getting in with that left swing, going around the side. I'm a different guy now, but we're all called the same. Buckhead.
Their position.
Go around, got the ball. Whoa, that's my chin.
The moment to find
You mother. There we go. Ow.
Or will you define the moment?
Damn it, Bosty, or whatever your name was. I smelt blood. It was a good match. Hello, Bleedias. Thank you for installing Switch just to watch. You could have got it online, you don't have to install it, but hey, hi.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Elbow
I'm
the
the famous
game.
professional shoutcaster here
That'd
alongside
be pretty
Redwood
interesting.
Studios General Manager Michael Martinez.
Is that why there's red lighting
Super
behind them?
excited
Because
to be
it's
here.
Redwood
We're
Studios.
going to do this presentation a little bit differently and give you your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live, winner-take-all, head-to-head match. Michael, why don't you tell us the rules?
Why don't you tell us the rules?
The objective is
I actually quite like that
straightforward.
enthusiasm.
Destroy the
If only it
opponent's
was.
base to win.
Nah, I
Unit
don't know.
control,
That makes
super
me feel
simple.
good, actually.
Just tap the destination, unit automatically moves there. The most
say thanks
efficient
for
way to
installing
destroy
Switch?
the
I
opponent's
meant
base
Twitch.
is with
You
this
know what I mean.
giant nuclear missile in the center of the map. Control the missile by
Whoa,
standing
okay,
on
what
the
are we
majority
playing?
of the control
Oh,
points.
alright, another
A bar
mobile game.
fills
Excuse
up
me,
while
I
the
thought we
missile
were
is
still in
set.
Madden.
Whoever
I
controls
was like,
the
what did
missile
Madden
when the bar
have?
fills
Nuclear
up will fire the missile.
warheads in the middle
Takes
of it.
2 missiles to destroy the enemy's base and win. That's it.
Sounds great, Michael. Well, enough talking about it. Let's get to this match.
Absolutely.
All right,
He
ladies
keeps
and
doing that. He
gentlemen,
talks
we have
normally.
an
Let's
awesome
get into
matchup
this match.
lined up for you here today. Fighting for the blue side of the room. If you could please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there is. Make some noise for In Control.
I'm feeling kind of blue today, but that's okay, because that's my theme color. Hello, I'm sorry. Anyway, shall we get on with it now? I just want to say my thing so I can get paid.
Fighting for the red side of the room, a competitive mobile gaming phenomenon. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Nick at Night.
I love the red team. Why haven't they given me the red light yet? There it is. See, I've got the swagger in my shoulders. I'm all about aggression and psychological colorings.
To these gaming styles and the competitive
Sorry, it's the only thing I could do other than just clap at them, and that's kind of boring.
It really is. I can't wait.
Dude, Jack
All right,
Thompson,
players
I'm gonna
ready?
have to
Let's,
tell you to
get
stop.
this thing going.
190 bits, you gotta head out.
Do it.
All right,
have some bits, thank
nice
you.
little strategy game.
Enjoy
Get
wherever
out
you
there.
go.
It's a good genre.
Stop being
I'm
so
very excited for this. The players are loading in,
self-stabby.
and we are ready to
Save your money.
Go.
You got all the time in the world.
Players' bases
1,040
have
bits
been
total.
deployed, and the
Thank you
action
very much.
begins like any strategy game. Economy will be the focus. We have a harvester to start things off. Nothing too crazy yet.
Nothing too crazy.
Now the infantry is going to come out to hold that top point. Both players, of course, trying to take that position. Nick and Knight being able to reach it a little bit first in a strategy game. That flank position that In Control is going from the top side.
Oh, no, never mind. I thought that was... Never mind. Me thinking for the one bit. See you away somewhere too. I thought you were still Thompson. I was like, stop. No, thank you, and see you later.
Yeah, going for the anti-infantry. And like any strategy game, the units that you're going to use when you deploy
You know, I don't even know if this game's bad yet. I haven't made my decision. I haven't been watching, but all these bits are sure affecting me. Schnoodle, another one. You have an idea. Hyper Pikmin. They have all types of Pikmin DNA, so they can not be harmed, but they're very disobedient. Maybe an evil Pikmin, yeah, sure. If Louis has those kind of
Pikmin. The most important objective on the map is to hold those control zones.
Right, and In Control
I can possibly afford 2 fish and chips. Probably not, though.
He's done a great job of holding that down.
Maybe I might have just gotten
£10
or $10 out of Jack Thompson this stream alone.
And as that economy ramps
we'll see.
up,
I'll update you on Twitter later. Dazz videos.
We have there the drill pod coming in the left side to
help. Oh, the drill pod.
Flamethrowers, right? Absolutely. Again, those are going to.
This guy needs to use his thumbs more and his hands less.
That's going to be used to try and help push back these smaller forces as he makes his way.
Can they really not make it bigger? Do they not like that resolution at all? Like, you could easily make this, like, put one on top and one on the bottom.
The missiles we see it starts to point towards In Control's base.
Let's see if In Control can get around to that top corner, able to halt that missile. He does contest the missile, putting it into the yellow position.
Yeah, very important, of course. Blocking the pathing of those units is another big factor for this strategy. Holding those locations is so crucial as In Control begins to secure the northwest spot. Another tank's going to come out from Nick at Night to take it out, but now he's
see, I felt bad for not paying attention to this, but it's like...
This missile is very, very close to firing. Let's see what's going to happen.
I guess I get the same thing when I watch League of Legends. I don't understand it, so it doesn't click on me as much.
Wow.
And Nick at Night, one shot away from being knocked out here. As the next one will start to ready up in just a moment's time. In Control's very heady artillery force is doing a great job at taking control of the map.
Just get one fish and chips and save the rest for rent. That's a damn good idea.
As more of Nick and Knight's forces move up towards that north position, those harvesters, of course, very crucial.
I could put that extra £10 to my rent.
As your economy allows you to get these big late game units. The units are going to come out a bit more slowly as you get more of them on the field. But In Control is just spreading his forces out, trying to hold this advantage that he's had so far.
Nick at Night is trying to get in there, but there's a great turret placement from In Control, blocking and just ripping through again those infantry.
And we see In Control now moving his tank towards this
another drill pod we're seeing with some flame tanks.
Yeah, bring in the flank. Of course, those flame guys do amazing damage to the infantry, help to clean that out. Meanwhile, 2 more tanks coming out from Nick at Night to try and secure those positions. He brings up the laser infantry on the south side as well to deal with that tank. Going for counters, trying to scout out and see what your opponent is doing and make the proper response. So important in strategy.
Absolutely. Nick at Night cruising around, thinking about harassing those harvesters, coming around the far side for those rhinos. It looks like he's really pressing it.
He's really
pressing it. That missile is starting to get close to firing with 3 zones In Control for Nick and Knight, looking to set things back the other way. In Control trying to rally his forces around. He doesn't want to engage with just 1 or 2 units. He wants to move all of them together, create a good flank position, and take over that south.
And we're seeing the first mech unit from In Control. This is the Wolverine. Gonna rip, and this is watch out for this missile.
And Nick and Knight's gonna fire that one off and settle for next missile.
I don't get how it works now.
Next missile wins. Let's see what happens.
We'll have control of Wolverines, as you pointed out, for In Control coming out to try and deal with these forces. But Nick at Night's done a great job of getting map presence and now also harassing the economy of In Control.
There he is. Yep. Wow. Okay, we've got our first mammoth tank on the board. If In Control can get this in position, he's going to do some serious damage.
That missile just past halfway ready. He's also bringing out his first air unit.
Wow,
it's gone blue.
A lot going on here.
He's got a lot of range, that big boy. In Control just needs to
this missile is nearly going to fire.
It can be stolen at any
same thing as I already am. I kind of wanted to be a film. I wanted to be an actor.
Gonna take it.
Maybe I should have come to this kind of industry. I could have been an actor there. And then decided not to do it as a degree, then did it on the side. I'm accidentally succeeding now. And then also maybe filmmaker, so I got a degree in it, and also accidentally succeeding in that.
I just came to make mammoth tanks, so I've done my job.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That was awesome. We saw a little bit of everything right there.
Perfect. Yeah. Let's hear it for Nathanius, Nick at Night, and In Control.
Blue one. Felt kind of bad about it, but it happened. Piggy fan, thank you for the bits.
What you just saw was
never going to beat Jack Thompson, but you can still contribute enough. Buy a packet of salt or something. I very well might do, Piggy fan.
Rivals reimagines the real-time strategy experience for mobile. We're giving players complete continuous control of their armies in quick, competitive head-to-head matches that are fueled by skill and strategy. Now, Rivals will be coming to iOS and Android devices, but I'm excited to announce that Android players can play the pre-alpha today.
Wait, no.
So head to the Google Play Store, search Command & Conquer Rivals.
Or Ring of the
Studio's been having
Flamingo
an absolute
3.
blast
Either
playing
way,
this game,
thank you for the single
and we can't wait for you to play. Please let us know.
Ring of
what
the
you think.
Flamingo 3.
Thank you.
I'll say it like that, sure. Right, is this one Tekken? No? Mass Effect? No? Ah, god damn it. You know what? If they have fun adverts, I'll allow it. There's that game Battle, is it just Battle Royale or something? Crash Battle? With the one with the Hog Rider. Like, it's just a kind of boring mobile fight game, but it's got great adverts. Can we have more of that? More characterization? Hog Rider kind of thing, you know? Or is it just gonna be pew 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 boom? It's pew pew boom. It's pew pew boom. Come on. Give me them in more. I need more. And I don't mean more missiles. I'm not David Cage, the other one. I'm messing up the industries now. Not Mike Myers. Explosion director. I'm such a great filmmaker. How have I forgotten this? Not Michael Fox, not Megan Fox. I'm getting closer. You know what I mean. That guy.
Command & Conquer for a new generation. Now, before we close the show with a spectacular epic anthem, I wanted to share
Clash Royale, that was what I was talking about.
I am blessed to be able to work with some of the most creative people on
Murky
the planet
Mouse, there
who
is.
come to work
I'll be
every
making
day
some.
to
There'll be
create
more stuff popping
amazing
out soon.
entertainment.
Ish,
And what I
like
can say
an
about
announcement.
all of those teams,
But you are
and
on
what
the ball
I can
with
say
that.
about us is that we are always trying to learn and listen and strive to be better. And so, as you look at the 10
Michael Bay,
experiences
that's
you're
what I
going to see
meant.
today,
I got close.
as you
Megan
play
Fox
games
is
this
connected to
week,
Michael Bay.
there's some
Michael
things
Fox
we hope
has
come
the same
through.
first name.
First, that at the very core is choice. Is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on. That in making those choices, you feel you are treated fairly. That no one is given an unfair advantage or disadvantage for how they choose to play. That for every moment that you invest, we know that you put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for every moment that you invest, you feel like you are rewarded and you are given value for that investment.
No.
And most importantly,
No.
that the games are fun.
They're
That
full
we
on
move
sounding like they're
past the
quoting that comment where it's like,
grind,
the
and
point
these
is that you should
experiences
feel rewarded,
truly
that you spend
enhance
this
your
much
lives.
money on our microtransactions.
And so, as we think through all the things that we're trying to do, know that we want to be better and that we want to make great games. And that as much as we love making games and as much as you love playing them, there's something that is even greater that we can do together. The power of this community
Michael Fox
when
is
we
Michael
come
J.
together
Fox,
to do
and yes,
amazing
that is Marty
things is
McFly.
profound. Last weekend was the
I
third
did a
year
little
of our
essay
Play
and
the Year
presentation
program,
on it on my last
where we
year, my
show
last
the
degree.
world how
So I know
the
all about
power of
Michael J. Fox
play
now.
can be a positive force for social impact.
If Michael J.
Millions
Fox
of you
shows
out
up
there
in any of these conferences, I'm sold.
participated in 9 in-game challenges
I feel bad that
in
it's
our
always
games,
Back to the Future
logging
stuff with him.
millions
He
of
did make some
hours
other stuff.
in support of Play to Give. And
He
to
showed up
celebrate
and
that,
did show off
we
another Back to the Future
contributed
game
a
or any
total
other
of
film,
$1
but it would
million
most likely be Back to the
to
Future.
3 charities
Sold.
that share our vision for a more inclusive world. A world where representation and equality are not something we strive for, they are the standards. And where bullying
Don't worry,
and
Murky Mouse,
exclusion
we've got an
are
official
not an
website.
everyday thread. These
And it's
three
being updated soon.
organizations,
We
the
have a new
United
version
Nations
that's
He
coming
for
out
She,
eventually.
PACE's National Bullying Prevention Center, and Ditch the Label, an anti-bullying organization, all doing great work, and we're proud to support them through Play to Give.
Okay.
And thank you for your support.
EA doing charity work? I hope that's
Thousands
not
of
just
us at
to
EA
tick a
and
box.
millions of you together doing immeasurable good because we love games. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for the incredible privilege of making games for all of you. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at Anthem.
Yeah, okay. It's weird, I just read the hashtag as earplay for a moment. I was like, what?
And
Earplay?
left our world in chaos.
I don't actually know anything about Anthem, so this will be interesting. It's Halo meets Mass Effect.
The
Meets
anthem
not space.
is all that remains.
Okay. This makes me think open world when I'm pretty sure it's just a shooter. But, I mean, the world's cool.
These walls can't protect us forever.
That looks like Titanfall. That looks like Far Cry. I'm sorry. Oh, shush. That looks like... You know what I'm going to say there. Superhero landing. Harsh on the knees.
Something is out there. It wants to destroy us all.
Why are they making more shooters? What was wrong with the last one? Oh, it's Ant-Man and the Wasp. And it's Thor Ragnarok. I got it. Generic. I wasn't on the end note. Hold on. Generic. Really, it just looks like a mashup of Halo and Iron Man and Marvel, just all the Marvel stuff. If it was a crossover where it was actually Halo characters and maybe not Marvel characters, and let's not have Batman for Anthem. I know he's not Marvel, but still, that would be interesting. This just looks more, you're a gamer. You like very promiscuous, not promiscuous, subtle eyes, laser beams, and armor. You like flying things.
I know all of you, like me,
You
have
like
had
dying
tons of
things. You like
questions
giant
about Anthem
things.
since last year.
Seems a bit generic
because
to me.
we're all BioWare fans.
On another
We're gonna
note,
do
though,
something a little bit different for the rest of the
Picky
show.
fan,
and we're
thank you for
gonna
another
take a
5
deep
bits.
dive into Anthem. So I'm going to bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat
Every
with
time
us.
you get the
Ladies
same
and
ad from
gentlemen,
Call of
please give
Duty.
a warm welcome
I'm
to
sorry.
Casey Hudson, Mark Dara, and Kathleen Rutzart.
And Schnoodle, the ads are way better than EA games. I'm hearing that throughout this whole thing.
Coming out today.
Thank you for 5 bits.
Right?
I apologize for the delay. I keep leaning around my mic to see what the information
We're going to go
is.
ahead and just jump right in and get started with you. So now, we know that you all
Batman for
started,
Smash.
or Casey, you started your career at BioWare way back in the day, but you took a couple years off. But before you came back, you actually worked on Anthem before you left.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, first of all, it's amazing to be back. It's awesome to be making games for BioWare fans. You know, we have the best fans. So it's been super satisfying to come back to it. And, you know, I just want to be able to continue the legacy of the studio. And that's kind of where it started with Anthem, is just thinking about, you know, what is the evolution of a BioWare game? And we wanted to create a brand new world for people to discover. You know, a whole new world of story and character.
The world in
But we
this
also
looks
wanted to do
really
something that
interesting.
was,
I think
you know,
the
more of a
art
dynamic
design
and living
aspects
world,
and
a
like
game
the
that would
character,
change
the
every time you
art
came back
department
and
of this
played it.
game
We also
is
wanted to do
probably
something
really
where,
good.
you know,
A lot of games put a lot into their art design, the character design, the world building. That is really interesting. I might be interested in having, if I had all the money in the world, like an art book of this game, seeing all the things they've thought of, the concepts, like a Hyrule Historia, but for this game. That sounds interesting. They've got a marketplace, a giant world, but the gameplay itself, if it is just a shooter, some multiplayer shooter,
So a
it's
great
not going to
story
click
for
with me.
BioWare is really
If it's a
about
strong
characters you have a
story-based
connection
shooter,
with,
maybe.
Choices you get to
But
make,
I'm
and
doubtful.
feeling like the
That's
story's
my
about
thoughts.
you. In a lot of multiplayer games, those things
That's my thoughts.
get diluted because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same areas. Now you can build a solution to that, but you have to really build it into the core of the game. And that's what we've tried to do with Anthem. It's what we call our world, my story. So when you're out in the open world, the world is really
See this?
dangerous.
Yeah,
You
this is
focus
exactly
on your
what I
mission.
want to see. This is awesome.
Where other players get to
Concept
play with you.
art,
The thing
animated
that's really
concept
interesting
art.
about
Actually, that might
this,
just be the game. If that's the game, that's
unique
pretty good.
for,
Looks
for
like
Anthem
art,
is that this
which is,
is
you know,
a living
obvious.
shared world. So
That
whether
looks
there's
cool. The
weather
world, I
or,
appreciate.
it's nighttime.
If they use it
what
well,
we're experiencing together. Everyone that's playing Anthem at a
kinda
moment
doubt
is
they will.
seeing the same thing.
Art
And this is what we
design and
mean when we
direction
talk about
tends
our
to be
world.
kind of
It's a shared
dumped
world that we
under
all
in most
experience
games.
together.
Yeah, let's see.
But then
Look
when
at
I
all this
finish my
beautiful.
mission,
Actually, it
I
doesn't even
come
look.
back
The
to
lighting's
base
a bit
at Fort
chunky on it,
Tarsus.
but you know what? I'm not going to be a
And
graphics
this is a single player experience.
guy about it. But You just sort of speed past it. I mean, actually, you
talk to some
can't really do much with these kind of
experience the
atmospheres.
choices of my
We'll
acts.
see.
And this is where your story really lives and breathes.
I'm iffy.
And by
Hello,
doing
Dr.
it this
Truter.
way, we're able to combine that
14 bits.
impact
It's a weird
and
number to go with,
agency
but I'll
of a
appreciate
single-player
it.
story with the fun
And
of
Ring of
teaming
the
up
Flamingo,
with your
thank you for
friends
the
to
single
play
bit.
co-op in combat.
And we're also designing it so that we can add story for years to come. So one of the first things that we hear when, from our community is they want to continue to play in our worlds. When they've finished Mass Effect or Dragon Age, players want more story. And so we've designed Anthem in a way that we can actually add more story for years to come. And it could be anything. A new moment with a character that you've grown to love.
This is really cool.
Or
I freaking love concept
world that deepens the lore.
Give me
or
more. Okay, you gave me more. It's even animated a little bit. They've like cropped out the foreground and
about more story. I don't think
like look at that. They've animated the concept.
So Kathleen, I want to ask you, from a
Animated the
writing
concept.
perspective,
Obviously,
since
it's
you are
the
the lead
concept.
writer, can you speak to
Good
what
stuff.
it's like to
Good
create
stuff.
a new world like Anthem from the beginning?
Well, what's really exciting for us, and not just the writers, but all of the devs, the designers, the artists, is that we're creating something new and mysterious for players to discover. So
it is
the
a
heart
story?
Of the
A strong
premise of
story
Anthem
game?
is a world left unfinished by the gods.
'Cause that
But the gods left
actually
behind
looks kind of
their
interesting.
massive tools, and those tools
But the
are in
trailer made it all
constant
shooty-shooty, 'cause
conflict
that's all
with
the
this
industry
unknowable
cares
force
about.
called
Right, gotcha.
the Anthem of Creation. And the chaos of those things pushing against each other means that the world is constantly being reshaped in new and unpredictable ways.
Yeah, violent storms, mutated creatures, gigantic monsters. It's a dangerous environment that you need to wear a suit of powered armor, a javelin, to be safe in.
Now, something I think a lot of players out there maybe don't stop to think about is just how much work goes into creating a new intellectual property or IP, as we've been saying. Now, you know, we've seen all these different creatures, and Mark, you mentioned the storms. What's the process of creating a game like from scratch?
It looks like Mirror.
Yeah, it's
I
something
don't
we've
know
done
that.
a few times
But-
at BioWare. You know, and then really the hardest part is
now
getting
comes the
started,
padding.
just
How
kinda
did
getting
you
off
make
the
this
blank
game?
page.
How hard is it?
So
Now
what
with
we
Rust,
try
these
to do is we
questions
think
before.
about the new experiences that we're trying to
But I
unlock
like that
for
they,
players.
I like the actual
So, like,
presentation
what is
bit.
the
Like
fantasy
they're
fulfillment? What are the
integrating
new things we
concept
actually
art
get to
with
go
how
and
the
do
game looks.
that
That's
are
good.
different from
That's
what you
like
played before.
playing
So
off what
that's where we
you've
start,
made.
and then
It's
once we
saying
think about
we
those
made
things,
art in a 3D
you know, that's the power
gameable
of creating new
form.
IP, especially for
Good
games,
job,
is
art
that
designers.
You actually
Or
get
just
to
art
build
department.
a whole fictional universe that's meant to bring
Programmers
out a
might have
certain
been part of it.
experience.
They did all the
And then
lighting.
once
There's
we
a
do
lighting
that,
design
then we kind of
art department.
we still need to
so
build
much
all the rest
art
of the stuff, and what unlocks us
department sections
creatively
in this
is to
in a
think
game
about, like,
that I'm not going to
principles
undershadow
around
all
art
of them.
style,
Everyone who
tone,
worked on this
and
kind
even
of
the technology and
design, the
politics
aesthetic,
of our new world.
good job.
And
This
then
looks
from
really,
there we can
really
actually
good.
go and build out every last detail.
And I really hope
Yeah,
this gets
and one
that kind of
the, unique
appreciation.
challenges for Anthem is that it's a world, an experience that's meant to feel alive, like it's happening right now. And so the world is always changing, weather, the storms, seasons, and yeah, it's a really great concept to write for because what it means is it gives us the opportunity to drop into the world almost in real time, a dramatic event that changes the world for everyone. And that could be
Thank you for the 95 bits. It was a surprise, but calm yourself.
All of the moving parts in the
You didn't earn
dynamic
95
world
bits
sound
since
really
you've
cool
been
the way
gone.
They sound like they're going to come together.
You didn't earn that money
But
anywhere.
Even though there's obviously
You're
a lot
losing
going
it.
on, it really all comes back to
good to
your
yourself.
character. So let's talk about who we're going to be playing
quality
as
come down a lot? It
and
feels
why
like it
we're
has.
fighting these crazy
Or is that just
beasts.
how it looks?
So
Is that just
you
how it
are
looks?
a freelancer,
Or it was becoming HD?
uniquely skilled to pilot these these
Biggie
javelin
fam,
exosuits.
even more.
And
Hopefully
you need
Anthem
those suits
isn't
to
literally just
survive and
shooty
fight
in
this
gameplay
world, because
or
the
shooting.
world will kill you. But
We'll
on
see.
top of
Thank you for the
that,
10 bits. I am
our
going to get
ancient rivals,
so
the
many
Dominion, have,
salts and vinegars on this.
They've discovered a
I'll
way
even
they
put some
think
ketchup
to
on it.
weaponize the anthem of creation.
That was a
and
bit too
so,
Yodery. I didn't have the
we
gravel in
need
it.
to stop
There we
them
go.
and protect the free people of
I mean,
Tarsus.
if anything, that makes it more Yodery.
Now,
But
I've heard you call this power armor a couple different things. Is it a suit? Is it a javelin? Like, what's the canon term here?
We call them javelins, and there are 4, and they each have unique abilities. There's the Ranger, and then there's the Colossus, the Interceptor,
Nice.
and finally the Storm.
Yeah, so each javelin gives you a different way to play the game. But the thing to remember is, like Kathleen said, you're not your suit. You are a freelancer, a pilot. which means you can decide which suit you want to use based on your mood, based on the mission you want to engage it,
Well, that's just the same. Even if it is that you are the suit, you just change character.
So really what this allows us to do is we've built the suits to look like they're built from the materials of the world. So they each have their own unique abilities. So let's take a look at the Ranger now. The Ranger is a more generalized suit, able to do a lot of different things, really designed for up close and personal combat, one-on-one.
The Borderlands look is nice. And I mean, I guess it has to have shooting in there somewhere. No. Okay, actually, no, they're showing the weaponry, so I guess it makes sense.
Devastate the battlefield.
I mean, that looked good.
I'm just going to say the Storm looks like it's going to be my favorite. I'm sure you guys out there are picking your faves right now, too. So the Javelins look awesome, but we're going to take a couple questions right now. So Casey tweeted, some of you may have seen, asking for people out there to send us your questions. And the first one is going to be from @It'sSweetNicole, who asks, as a player who is all about making their character their own, what kind of customization options will be available in Anthem?
Yeah, so we really want players to express themselves, both through customizing the way their Javelin plays, through gear
They do look
and,
vastly different,
weapons,
which is quite nice.
But also being able to personalize
like the Call of Duty Black Ops customization from years ago that I actually played, you couldn't really tell the customization because it was just on the gun, the emblem. No one really noticed
and
that.
because you're going to be using a Javelin for a long period of time, we really want you to be able to make it your own.
I'm glad you brought that up, because actually, Jay Legato has a question connected to customization. Monetization. How, when, loot box, cosmetics?
Yeah, so we are going to have some cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase, but you're always going to know what you're going to buy before you spend any money on it.
Look at
no
that!
Loot boxes, no ability
Good
to pay
decisions right there.
So that means no ability to spend money
I shouldn't have to applause for knowing what I'm going to buy, but I'm going to.
We want to make sure that Anthem is an immersive experience that feels like it's complete from the get-go.
Can you do any market stuff? They're showing a lot of marketry stuff. Is that just to show off the art of it? Are you just going to blast through it and shoot the whole thing down and explode it? Like,
new experiences for everyone.
If I can actually walk through that marketplace like a pacifist, I'd love it.
That's really all I wanted to know. I'm
not going to buy this game now. It's going to be full price and I can't afford it. But
you talked earlier about this being a
conceptually
experience. So can you tell me a little bit about how the team gameplay in Anthem's going to work?
Yeah, it really is about the fun of teaming up as a team of superheroes and working together. So you want to get a few people together of different classes. So I think here we're going to see the Colossus, just hammering people on the ground in gameplay. If we can have a look at that. So heavy artillery, being really strong, in melee combat. And then here you've got the Ranger shooting down from above. And then they're using combos and special abilities and stuff like that. But what I love is you don't just run around, you're swimming and flying
as well.
So it's interesting because
always wanted to go scuba diving. It's on my bucket list. Probably the #1 thing on my bucket list because it's just a giant 3D world you can explore.
So Anthem's really built around
doing it in a video game, close enough.
The impact of having your own personal story with the fun of playing with other players.
Your own
but we really
personal
want to make
story.
sure
that
playing with other people feels like
but you
a
can
choice.
walk.
So
you
for
can
people that
stop.
want to just
Look at that.
the
It's not
story,
Call of Duty. You can do nothing.
Now, going out into an open world
okay,
like
until
this,
they push you
by
out.
yourself is going to be a little bit more challenging than if the team of 4 people. And we've really tried to
How
balance
does the
co-op
suit instantly make you
experience
taller?
to be fun,
I guess
even
maybe
for
you're
people that
stepping
don't
on like a
normally
little
engage in this
pedestal,
kind of
but
thing.
even
So I
still,
really
wouldn't you
hope
lose balance?
that everyone at least gives co-op a try.
Maybe you have.
Okay, that's good to know. If you want to roll solo, you can, but it's just going to be a little bit more difficult. Well, I know you all are on the edges of your seats. How about we show a little gameplay?
See you later. I was not ever here.
Yeah? You guys
All right.
All right.
Let's
so,
make a bet.
I think you're gonna
A bitless bet. You don't have to put bits in. But let's count how many seconds we've got guns shooting. I'm going to put on a timer, all right? I'm afraid you can't see it on stream because I haven't got face cam and I'm doing it on my phone. But when they show the gameplay, I will pause it every time the guns stop shooting. If it is a walkie one, I'll be impressed. Let's see how emasculated this trailer has become. Yeah, I'm up for that.
And yeah, then
it's
you
probably
just
the
get
final
into your
thing they're
javelin
going to show.
And you head out
so let's
with
see
your
what
friends.
they've got.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mark,
I'm waiting
Casey,
for it.
Kathleen, for talking to me about Anthem today. We're going to go ahead and roll the gameplay
Cool,
now. Enjoy, everybody.
Working out the physics. Right. And started. Oh! Actually, there's none yet. I'm impressed. This looks like Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's mechanic. And it also looks like the Breath of the Wild rival.
Faye said these bastards made some kind of acid.
Okay, you know what?
So,
I give it the benefit of the doubt.
where they're making this garbage?
When they say gameplay trailer, I think all guns. But then again, maybe it's just introducing us to it. How are you supposed to see through that? There was no visor. And that was just lights. Oh well. Like, it's cool, the Iron Man effect. And he's not shooting. Huzzah! Good! I'm impressed. You're gonna give us a camera effect by going through the slate? You are! Or maybe that was the shooting.
What's the plan here?
Picking up loads of scars nearby. Take a look around the area.
You don't have to
but,
shoot down the
be
nature.
careful.
This actually looks quite nice. My mind has been changed. And the gunshots start. One away, one away, one away, one away. Alright. Nope, they're still going. They just changed character. We got the explosions. Of course we do.
Right.
They can somehow fly
Checking
through
out
them.
the Scar Camp some more.
We're at 10 seconds. It says 11 on my timer, but let's go with 10.
Weapons! Oh, and the turrets! Better move quickly.
Xenoblade Chronicles X, I will admit, was a bit dry. I played a few hours and didn't get very much farther. But gunshots, 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 gunshots. Mizzle, 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 mizzle. 600. Okay. 17 seconds. Yeah, sure. We'll go with 17 seconds. Scuba diving. This looks pretty cool. This looks really cool. Big ups to the art designers on this. My lord. No big oofs here. Thank you for the bits, Mr. Dude. It's Schnoodle with another 4. What's your favorite type of cheese? Mature. Mostly grated, though. I love cheese. I put it on everything. Had pasta bake with tons of cheese.
There's a
Great.
shaker relic.
This
Wait,
stream is
something's
slightly
odd.
laggy.
Get a closer look, would you? See those radiant pieces of energy? They're echoes from the Anthem of Creation.
It looks like Tracer's
Loads of
chest
scars
thing.
nearby. Be careful.
Be careful. Okay, the fighting begins. Is it just all flying and shooting? Oh, here's Diva. And sometimes flaming. I'm actually quite impressed so far.
Return them to the relic. You've got to silence it fast.
Well, no, I mean, that is all the gameplay so far. It has been flying and shooting. And I mean, it's an action game. I can't get around it, I guess. So I probably shouldn't keep shooting it down for shooting. It is a shooter game, but still. Don't know if that counts as a gunshot.
Disaster averted. Do you think we get a bonus for... Wait, something's happening.
Is that Stephen Merchant or something? Who was that? I like the voice.
What the hell was that?
I think that was whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position. On the plus side, this definitely counts toward hazard pay. There's a trail of this acid gunk leading down. Follow it, and we should find the source.
Okay. I'm liking that the story focus. I'll admit, this game doesn't look half bad. Hopefully the fighting aspect, the action won't get too stale. But I mean, there's a good amount of characters you can play as here. It gives a little bit of variety. What is it, like a 10-hour game? So it probably is quite nice, you know? Alright. We only had 43, 44 seconds of shooting in that. Considering that would look like a 3-minute trailer. 4 minutes maybe?
How cool was
That's
that?
pretty good. I
so
approve.
hyped, you guys.
Anthem doesn't look as bad as I
and that
expected
was,
it to.
That was actually just a short version of the full demo that we brought here to LA. So if you want to come by the Anthem Theater here at EA Play, you can check out the game live.
So I'm sure the question on everyone's mind.
You said 27
when
seconds?
do we get to play?
So Anthem comes out February 22nd.
But I know, I was less
2019
focused on it. I
on
might have been a bit delayed
Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC.
So mark your calendars, everybody. Fire off your tweets. Thank you so much again to Casey and the entire BioWare team. I know you guys have that awesome theater outside, so I will see you guys there.
All right.
Give it up for Casey Hudson, everybody.
I wonder how many games are actually coming out this year. Did we see when Unravel 2 was coming out? Did they say?
I also want to give a big thank you to all of the developers who showcased their games today, and
especially the individual ones.
They
They were
back home
damn
around
good.
the world. Let's give them all a round of applause.
The individuals.
Now, some of what you saw today, you guys have to wait to play. But you guys, EA has so much available right now. Now, for those of you keeping score, you can get your free trial of FIFA 18's World Cup today.
Mm-hmm.
And Andrew told us about the free trial of Origin Access.
Mm-hmm.
Yarny is back with a buddy in Unravel 2, which is also available today.
Nice.
Plus,
Yes, they
you can
did say
take on
today.
your friends in Command and Conquer
correct.
Rivals starting today as well. Now, that's a lot of available stuff. That's
You can
out
also still
today.
play
Anybody
Star
ready
Wars
to go home and
Battlefront
download
2.
anything?
Just give
No?
us your bank details.
You're like, I just want to go outside into the fan fest. I get it.
Give
I
us
get
your
it.
secret safe.
So I want to let you guys know to keep your streams going because in just a few moments, the FIFA 18 World Cup live tournament is going to begin. I'm going to head
I'm not
outside
interested
and
in
check
that.
out the games, but I want to thank everybody for coming down to EA Play today and watching the press conference, and have a great weekend.
Nice. This stream had its expected elements of crap. But I'll tell you what, there was a couple games in there that I actually liked. The ones that the least EA are the ones that I like the most. But that's not bad. We didn't have a half an hour element of following real life football, you know? This wasn't a terrible conference. It's still probably going to be pretty low, I imagine, out of all the conferences this year, but that's only by my opinion. But I did like Elbow Fight game. Yarn Pikmin looked pretty cool, and so did Halo Mad Max, but no.
Hi guys, my name is True Boy. Welcome back to the stream. Now, I know the FIFA 19 was exciting.
We never
saw
left.
That trailer. Champions League is coming to FIFA for the first time ever.
Pretty
but
sure then,
the World
yeah.
Cup is 5 days away. So what we decided to do is to have a tournament with some national teams.
Great. That's us done then. We only came here for the press conference and a little bit of discussing. Can I do a Mario Kart 8 stream? I could do soon, but I can't today. My Wii U is set up downstairs and I don't have Mario Kart Switch. So I'm afraid I don't actually have any games we can play. I can play Mario Odyssey casually or some Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but that's better for actual discussions, which I'd rather do as a kind of pre-show. But I will be here just again tomorrow. It should be, yes, it's Sunday tomorrow, and there's more conventions. They're starting now, yes, it's day 1. So I will be here tomorrow with day 2 of E3. I will tell you my dates right now. I'll be on tomorrow at 8 PM BST. UK time, it will be 8 o'clock at night, which will be interesting, because I imagine all my housemates will be in. We're watching the Microsoft conference. Again, a nice pile of steaming EA kind of style, but it's Xbox. It might have a little bit more for us. Or it might have 7 minutes of a goddamn car coming from the ceiling. We'll see. But yes, that is us done already. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I finished my 2 pints of drink that I had prepared for this in the first 20 minutes. My throat's admittedly a little bit dry and my throat's kind of swollen, but it happens. I do that a lot. But yes, that is all there is to see. EA wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. Unravel 2 looks damn good. I need to find out the pricing. Maybe I'll play it. Or play the first one. We'll see. I'm not going to do a Mortal Kombat 8 stream. Because, for a start, isn't Mortal Kombat X later? I don't know these things. But also, I don't have it. I don't have money. But, you know this already. And I'm going to end it off here. I do apologize, but I'll be here through pretty much all of E3. I'm not going to watch things like the Devolver Digital conference, because that's at 4 o'clock in the morning over here. But I'll be here for most of it. I'm going to end it off here. I do hope you enjoyed my my improvisational reactions and adding on the Yoda voice on that one guy and Mr. Elbow Dude. That was not the same voice of Elbow Dude, but you know what I mean. I'm ending it off here. For now, my name's been Dazz. You didn't really care, and I'll see you in a bit. Bada bing, bada boom.